it's going to go on the actual channel. I don't know what's happening with this. I don't really use this a lot, so I'll have to look into it. So I'm going to drop it off there, and I'm actually just going to make it the actual channel instead. Trying to do like different things and stuff like that and get different things going. I mean, this one's just sitting there doing something. I don't even know what it's doing. I've no idea what it's doing, to be quite honest with you. Right, let's just get rid of this then. Get rid of that one. That one's gone. And then we'll just stick with this one where nobody is. I got 2 streams, which is the right one. This is the right one, mate. This is the only one there is now. I was trying to interlock it with the YouTube thing, you know, where you could actually sort of do your modding and all that kind of stuff while you're on the chat and things. I was trying to sort of do it like that, but unfortunately I can't. So I'll have to look into that. I don't really know how to use it because I don't really use it a lot anyway. So this one should be absolutely fine. Although this one's stuck on the intro as well. Have I still got what the fuck is going on? I might have to restart altogether. It's a good thing I started early, really, because I might have to restart altogether. Because according to this, the starting Zoom screen's still on. What time is it? I'll tell you what. Yeti Garnacho to Chelsea. Here we go soon. What do you think? I think it's good for you to get rid of him. I definitely think it's good for you to get rid of him. 100%. I think the only one I don't understand is I'm hearing that you're getting rid of Mino. That one, I find that one a bit strange because I like Kobe Mino and everyone was talking about him as if he was like the second as the next best thing. So, well, to me, I'll be interested to see how tonight's game goes, to be honest, because there's no Fernandez. I think he might be better, to be honest. I don't rate that guy at all. But let me know how the mic's going and everything like that. You know, I don't know whether you can hear me or not, but and we've said no. I think he wants more money, and we've said no. Well, yeah, I suppose you could sort of understand that. But I just think he's a good player. I don't think he's a good player to lose, to be quite honest with you. It's definitely wouldn't be my number one player I'd get rid of, to be honest. It's Fernandez. Never liked him. No, never liked Fernandez. Never rated him. Don't like him as a captain. Don't think he's a Mardy person. Just not captain material for me. Never really impressed me that much either, to be honest. Yeah, 1 or 2 little goals every now and then, but that's about it. Right, let's see if we can actually get the game on. Right, so we're on the adverts at the moment. Doing good. So hopefully the stream is up and running, everything's all right. I mean, that one's still on there. What's that one still doing on there? Is that the right one or what? I don't. Just let me know if you can hear me, guys. Let me know if you can see the stream. That's all I need to know. And also let me know if the mic starts going funny as well, because I need to know that as well, so I can get it to reset. Not sure why that keeps happening, to be honest with you, but it does seem to keep happening all the time. But yeah, I mean, this one should be interesting, to be honest. I mean, I think it'd be a good thing for you to go out and get a cup. You know, I don't think it'd be a bad thing. I think it'd be quite a good thing for you guys to get a cup. So there's a penguin fucking advert on, and it's like blinding me. Bloody Red Bull give you wings, fucking penguin adverts gives you fucking cataracts. That's what it should be. But yeah, I mean, it should be a decent game. I think Man United should look at like pulling in a cup or something like that. I think it'd be good for the fans to actually, get something to sort of hang on to and carry on with and things like that. So hopefully it's going to be a decent game. If Grimsby are anything like they used to be, though, they've always been quite a decent fight inside, so it could be a decent game. Big up, yeah, how's it fucking hanging? How you doing, Jack? You alright, matey? I see you've got Pinot. I see you've got your Pinot out. Yeah, I see you've got that. I see you've got that player, mate. So yeah, you happy about that? I can't remember the bloke, to be honest with you, but how do you feel about it? A bit of a replay here, Fulham and Bristol City. Oh, that's Mr. Anthony fucking Herbert's team, isn't it? Bristol City. And then you've got Oxford and Brighton on as well, both 0-0 still at the moment. What about West Ham last night? Did you see that? No, it wouldn't surprise me, if West Ham actually went fucking beat us on fucking Sunday. It's one of them, isn't it, where you just don't expect it and it just happens. Big up, Carl, bro. How you doing, matey? Hope you're well, pal. And yeah, all good. Pino's on show over here. I haven't seen much of him. It's always going to be a good one, this, isn't it? I've not seen much of him, but it looks like Crystal Palace have got their Pino out. I had a CT scan at the hospital today, so now I'm just chilling out. I had a lovely Italian pizza from my Italian neighbours and watching a bit of footy. Nice. You looking forward to this game? I think this game should be quite decent, to be honest. I think you've got Cunha on, you've got Sesko on. He's gone with Minu as well. He's gone with Maguire. A guy I've never heard of on the right hand side for somebody I don't know, and yeah, so it should be quite good, to be honest. He's got a few of them out there, and Burmo's on the bench, obviously. I think it could be good for them to get used to it, and Fulham just goes 1-0 down to 1-0 up, sorry, to Bristol City. So Fulham 1, Bristol City 0. That's the latest in that game, and the other one is still 0-0, Oxford United and Brighton. Yeah, he was a top winger in La Liga, but got ACL injury last year, so it's worth a punt of 20 mil. Good for it, because if he's crap, you can make most of that back. Yeah, very true, very true. And he'll be judged when he's in an actual Crystal Palace shirt, of course, which is the way we always do it. But, hopefully that'll be a good one for you. Glasner's got a replacement for Eze, I suppose, so, he should be all right, settle down. I thought he was pretty decent on Sunday, to be honest. First half, the space we gave Wharton was making me want to cry, mate. Tell you that now. It was making me want to cry. I was like, can you please stop that guy who's quality in the midfield from passing the fucking ball? It's been a while, my friend. We better score a few goals tonight. Not a Union Jack fan, to be honest, but totally understand why you've got it on show, mate. Cheers, mate. I'm not big on the Union Jack. I more prefer the other one, to be honest. I think Amorim is using this game to see if anyone is good enough to start Premier League games. Yeah, definitely. How are you feeling about Forest at the minute? Feeling good, mate. Feeling good. Good to see you, Elliot Defoe. Hope you're well, pal. And I think I will grab my other flag because I'm not too keen on the Union Jack. It's too royal for me. You know what I mean? It means the Royals, and I'm not a big royalist or anything like that. So, also contacted Mama Flossie today, and I'm not going to go into details, but she had a bit of an accident. She's all right now. Everything's fine now, and she should be good to go on holiday next week. But I wanted to contact her just to make sure everything was okay. But yeah, she's doing good. She's resting up. She's fine. And yeah, Wharton was involved in our goal. Gets the ball, looks up quick, pass out wide, cross and goal. Oh, mate, I tell you now, right, in that first half, the way we came out and the way you was playing, you could have finished the game in the first half. That was one of them games where it's lucky you have two offs in a game of football. You know what I mean? Definitely, in my opinion, that is definitely one of them games where you're glad you've got two offs in football. Because second half, I thought we took over it. I thought we could have won it as well. To be honest, I thought we definitely could have won it. But I'll take the point. I'll take the point. I said the point beforehand, so I shall definitely take that. Right, okay, so let's just get this sorted out. Change this up. This will probably fuck it all up now, man. Right, let's get another one. Let's get the proper one on. There you go. That's a bit bright light, but yeah, there's the actual St George instead. Let me try and find another one actually. Let's see if I can find one like the one I've got. So have a look. Have a look. Yeah, I've got that one. That one's there. That'll do. That one will do. So how is everybody anyway? Everybody having a good one? Good weekend and all that kind of stuff? Some decent football at the weekend. That game against Newcastle Liverpool was good, wasn't it? That was a bloody good game. That was. Where's the flag gone there? Have I got too many now? Oh well, I'll just leave it with that one. Yeah. So yeah, Wharton exactly Yeti, and apparently we are after Conor Gallagher and another attacker, which will be good to build a better squad. Conor Gallagher's a good show. Conor Gallagher's definitely a good show. And weekend says Mr. Pipes, are you nuts? You know I'm nuts, mate. You don't have to ask that. And it's Wednesday. Yes, but I'm asking about the weekend. I'm asking about the weekend that's just gone and the football that's been played that's just gone. And obviously, the football that's coming up this weekend, biggest game probably is going to be Liverpool against Arsenal. I think that's going to tell a hell of a lot with both of them teams. Should be a good game though. Liverpool seem to have the answer to come back all the time, so it's going to be a really interesting season. Evening, Yeti and all. Big up Tony Neri. How you doing, matey? Hope you're well, pal. And I think it's great he's got Sesko on right from the beginning as well, because he needs to get himself involved in the team. Working with the team a bit more as well. So I would expect a good few goals from Sesko tonight. A lot of inexperience in the centre back positions for United. Yeah, well, they've got Heaven. Heaven's pretty decent, and Evan's not bad. And they've got Maguire. And then the other guy, I don't know who the other guy is on the right hand side. It did say who he was, but he's not someone I've ever heard of. But I think that's not a bad idea, to be honest. The fact he's got Sesko up front and he's got Cunha on there, you've got a fair bit of to get a bit of quality from the players as well. You've got some quality there. Minu's on there, I think is a really good player as well. And here we go. Kicks it off over the top, and that's going to be Slabhead on that one with his head. But Grimsby could be in here, but Slabhead smashes it away. Straight away, danger with a long ball. And yeah, that's better. Although it is the English who have always ran the show, as we should all know. Yeah, Amarim has done the right thing. Has options on the bench to change it. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, and I think it'd be really good for United to just win something. You know what I mean? I think it'd be good for the fans to just win something and just get a little bit of positivity going and things like that. I think it'd be a fantastic thing. Obviously, the third round draw is after the game as well. That's where we come into it. We're number 18. And that's where West Ham come. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, no, wait a minute. I watched the highlights of that Wolves against West Ham. They're on about, there's talk about sacking Potter. I hope they don't sack him before our game. I hate it when you get a new manager. I fucking hate it when you get a new manager because the players all try and show something. They never show anything else afterwards, but they always try and show something. Here's Dorgu going down the left-hand side, plays it back to Cunha. Cunha with a ball in over to Diallo, but that's too far for Diallo. Has to kick it backwards. And it's with Man United at the minute on the right-hand side with Diallo again. Back to Diallo. Diallo's probably going to have a run here, gets taken down. It's going to be a free kick to Manchester United. 2 minutes gone, still 0-0. I think Manu has been unfairly treated by Amorim. Yeah, there's something gone off, isn't there? I mean, Elliot says something. I think it was Elliot that said, and the Man United fan that came in, he said it's something to do with him wanting more money or something. Would be funny if Man United go out tonight, says Daniel Knight. Big up Daniel Knight. You're all right, mate. Hope you're well, pal. And it's 2 minutes and 30 gone. It's a free kick to Manchester United on the right-hand side. I bet Anthony Herbert's fucking gutted because they've gone 1-0 already. 1-0 down already. And here's the first chance. And Grimsby players flying on the floor everywhere in the box. And that's gone to nothing. Right, let me just clear that off the screen. So yeah, I think this flag's a little bit too bright though. I think it's a little bit too much on the bright side. Conference League draw on Friday for league phase for Forest. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Europa is drawn on Friday. So we'll get to see who we're going to be playing in that. Watch us get Villa straight away. Can that happen or what? I don't know. I've not been in it for I don't know how long. Yeah, that should be interesting. Should be interesting who we get tonight in the third round of this as well. I wouldn't mind having a bit of a run at the Carabao Cup as well and the FA Cup as well. Well, as I always say, we want it all, mate. We want all of it. Conference League draw and big up Yeti and the chat. Come on, United. Big up Jossie J, man. How you doing, bro? Make sure you sub to Mr. Jossie J. Absolute legend. And here comes Grimsby down the right-hand side, and that's sent in for a throw-in to Grimsby. Big up, mate. How you doing, Adam Partridge? You all right, matey? Hope you're well, pal. Hope everything is going good. And Conference League is tonight, isn't it, Jack? Are you playing 76ers or something tonight? Who the hell's that? I thought they made a mistake and it was American football or something. Oh, that's not a very good header out there from whoever that is, Evan. And here comes Grimsby on the left-hand side trying to make something happen. Trying to get through. 2 players on him, though. He's going to have to go backwards. Still on the left-hand side, though. Cross comes in. Slabhead, first one to that. That's never going to be in doubt. 5 minutes and 8 seconds gone. Come on, United. It's tomorrow against Fredrikstad in Norway. Okay, it says something. It says on the Total Sport Tech, it says Palace against the 76ers. I was like, who the fucking hell's the 76ers? And it's mostly Grimsby at the minute. Man United smash it outwards, though. Goes all the way back to the Grimsby goalkeeper. And they start trying to build again down the right-hand side. Play it back to their central defender. That's going down the left-hand side. Now it's going back to the central defender. The pass into the middle there, he didn't take it. and they keep it in defence at the moment. Long ball down the left-hand side, and that's just not a good enough pass. Goes out for a throw-in. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting because I got the Europe thing. I did do like a poll on the other thing. I don't know how to use that. You must have to just do it just through YouTube and not just through the actual YouTube thing and not through the actual. I don't fucking know. I'm not going to keep saying it because I ain't got a clue. So I'll have to have a bit of a look at that. Here comes Dorgu down the left hand side, plays it into the middle. Sesko outside the box takes a shot. That takes a deflection. Another shot comes in for Cunha. That takes a deflection. Just goes to the goalkeeper. Bit more of an excitement there for Man United. I mean, it's crazy. These games are crazy, isn't it? Because if you take these teams lightly, the chances are you can get hurt. If the Premier League team can manage to score first, then normally you should be all right to go on a bit of a fucking run. But it just depends with United because they're a bit of a strange side at the minute, to be honest. You would expect Sesko to at least get something on in tonight. What are they doing in defence? I think Mr. Joshy J will have a watch along going on tonight as well. I'm not quite sure. Didn't really see a lot of the others. That's a good header there from the 33. Who's that? That's the new lad, isn't it? Very up in the air. It's very decent, like cup football, to be fair, but not quite what United want, really. I was watching Dan Potts show with Kenny, DJB, Aaron, Eagle, and DJB was getting saying Eze it's best as a 10 because Palace fans have told us, and Eagle and D were trying to argue he's better as a left winger. I think he can play both, to be honest with you, but I think he is better as a 10, personally. I was like, yeah, we watch him week in, week out, and we know, don't try and argue with DJB and undermine Palace fans who watch him week in, week out. Absolutely. He's 100% a 10, isn't he? There's no doubt about that. He can play on the left, but he is a 10. Well, knowing Arteta, he'll probably be right back. He'll probably be the right back on Sunday. Fulham now 2-0 up against Bristol City. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Brighton's beating Oxford 2-0. Everton and Mansfield still 0-0. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all if fucking Arteta didn't put him in goal. They put him in goal and Gyökeres as the right back. And then he got his stupid little heat map thing out saying he's a winger. I was like, we don't need a stupid fucking heat map. I've got eyes. Yeah, definitely. And it's sad, really. You look at these people that think they know about football and they need all these statistics and all these heat maps and stuff like that. Get out of here, man. Obviously, his heat map's going to be around there a lot because that's where he was pretty much playing a lot. So obviously his heat map's going to be there. That's where he's been asked to play. So where else do you think his heat map's going to be? Not going to be in the goal, is it? I'm sure there was a comment came in from. No, I don't think there was. There we go. Then he got his how's life in knots at the moment? It's fine, mate. I don't really go out a lot, to be honest with you. I don't really get myself involved in it because as soon as I decide to do that, that'll be it. So, I have to be sort of careful. I'd see these people fucking hitting people and shit like that and smacking them with sticks and all that lot, and the police don't bother until you actually retaliate. I can't be handling that kind of shit. Look at Eze's goal for us in the semi against Villa and final against City. He's arriving in the middle of the box, for fuck's sake. He always goes that way. He always goes there, doesn't he? Every single time. He always does it. And then he hits an absolute fucking worldie. He'll be a phenomenal 10, he will, for Arsenal. But then again, he's got to get Odegaard out of the way. So he's probably going to be played in the wrong position anyway. If he was a winger, he would be stuck out wide and wouldn't be able to arrive on the end of crosses. No, exactly. It's not rocket science, is it, Jack? You know, people like us, you can talk about it as easy as you like. You don't need to. I don't need to get a website up and go, well, oh no, wait a minute, though, Jack. Wait a minute, Jack. Look at this. He's got 32 pre-com assists from the left wing. So that means he's actually a left winger if you think about it. Here's Grimsby right in the centre of the box. And Horner in goal. Catches it, fires it straight out. And that's going for Cunha on the left-hand side, who's bombing down the left-hand side. Gets through. Got through again. Can't get the pass. A good pass, though, into the middle. Who's hitting people with sticks? The protesters and stuff, the counter protesters. They're terrible, mate. They're absolutely terrible. And then as soon as you retaliate, the police get involved. Because that's what it's all about, basically. Everybody that's going out there, they just want to arrest you. They want to arrest you. So your best form of action is just stay around, get your flags raised up, keep doing these things, and just stay out the way of all of that because they just want the excuse to arrest you. Or to get your details and all that kind of stuff. I know, and these people like Miguel who never watches us trying to tell Palace fans he's a winger. It's just annoying, mate. It is. It really is annoying when they start doing things like that. And you know what? People don't realise. You know, the more you actually say, the more people can see through what you're talking about. Fucking idiots all over the place. Absolutely, mate. And then says at Palace he has to defend for his life all the time. I was like, yeah, because we definitely don't pride ourselves on winning the ball in midfield and hitting on the break. He ain't got a fucking clue, has he? You can see why he rates Arteta as the best manager in Europe. Best young manager in Europe, he says. Best young manager in Europe. That's what Igal thinks. But I just think he's just an absolute wind up anyway. I don't think anything he says he believes. I just think he comes up with the things that's going to wind up. He'll have seen DJB, he'd have seen Dan Potts, he'd have seen all these people saying about Eze should be in the 10 position, and he would have got that ready. And he would have had that ready to start causing a ruckus because that's all he does. All he does, he's like a professional agitator. And he's not even a professional at it. He won't be very good at it. If people didn't fall for it, he won't be very good at it. Funny how the Rainbow Alphabet crew can hit people, but when you retaliate, you're a bigoted homophobe and it's a hate crime. Exactly. Exactly my point, mate. Exactly my point. It's absolutely insane out there at the minute. I watched like a few different videos, like Andy Public and all that lot, Beer Audits, who goes around Nottingham and stuff. I've been in Nottingham a few times. I've not really seen a lot kind of going on. I don't want to get in the middle of it, to be honest. I don't have the temperament for it. This lot will stay cool because they're making money out of it. I'll stay cool because I'm doing it because I'm getting the news out there, but I certainly won't keep cool when someone's smacking me in the head with a stick or something. That will not go down well at all. Fuck the filth, they only exist to protect the parasites, royals, etc. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. You're spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on. You're better off just out the way of it, mate, and just vote in it. Just do your protests in a different way. Just stay at home. Don't pay anything. Bring the country to a standstill. See how quick they react then. Big up, Yeti. It's not the fact that some cake boy can hit you without fear of anything, but you're a bully when you crack them open. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly the point, mate. Exactly the point. And yes, big up to Adam to 2025. How you doing, mate? I think I'm just gonna say Adam because oh no, we've got two Adams, haven't we? We've got Adam Partridge and we've got Adam 2025. Right, so Grimsby trying to get something going down the right hand side, the left hand side, but 16 minutes and 25 gone. Fizzing it out a little bit, needs to be a bit more about it. When is the draw? Straight after this game, apparently. Straight after this game. So I'll be looking forward to that. Watch us get fucking Newcastle again. That'd be unbelievable, that will. I'm screaming fix if that happens. You guys are next round, right? Yep. We're number 18. Ball number 18. We'll be in the next round. I mean, the thing is West. I mean, I can't believe this thing with West Ham. I mean, that weren't a bad game actually last night, but it just, I don't know. For me, it just seems like Paqueta and Bowen seem to be like up for things and all that kind of stuff. And the defense were too bad at times, but then all of a sudden, they just kind of went to sleep. I don't think that'll be very good against us on Sunday. Hopefully, we're going to be at it. Because so far we're unbeaten, so you'd expect us to beat West Ham, but we all know what football's like. They can all of a sudden spring up a result out of nothing, and it can go against a team that you don't think it's going to happen to. Down to us, isn't it? It's down to us to turn up. We're at home. It's down to us to basically say, no, you're not winning here. And that's it, regardless. That's who it's going to come down to as far as I'm concerned. You guys are next. You won't be surprised if you get United. Well, I would be if they get knocked out. Depends whether they're still in it, doesn't it? Because, I mean, they're playing at the moment. I mean, Grimsby's giving them a bit of a fight as well. And here comes Grimsby again on the left-hand side. It's a bit open here up against Maguire. Just runs into Maguire, goes down. Then Maguire smashes it over to the left-hand side to Dorgu. Dorgu then smashes it over to the right-hand side looking for Diallo, but their defender manages to get his head to that. And Grimsby are on the way up the left-hand side again. Getting pressed by Cunha. And Grimsby look like the left-hand side is the key, and they're through here now. And Maguire manages to stand in front and stop it. He's done quite well at the minute. Every eyeball that's gone in, he's pretty much won. And he's been like the one that's right in front of them when they're trying to get something going. 19 minutes and 25 gone. Grimsby being the better team at the moment? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. It's that it's that central defender they've got that's really a winger. That's the one that's like pulling out all the stops. This is why I don't really go on other channels with these people and stuff like that. They just talk absolute bollocks, and I would not be able to just. I'd have to sit there and go, "You talk out your fucking arsehole, bro. Seriously." I'd be careful because if you talk that much out your arsehole, you'll not be able to have a thought and you'll fucking explode live on stream. It's just get out of my face. United, I don't think they're going to qualify for Europe, and Maguire was the right decision in this game because they're going to fire crosses in, and Manchester United as the man, the myth, the legend, Michael Chelsea says, who's on Rumble. So if you can, drop him a follow. Go over, drop him a follow. I don't know how Rumble works. I think it's a follower and I don't know if it's a sub. I don't know what it is. Is it a sub instead of a follower? I don't even know what it is. I'm on it, but I don't know what it is. Here comes Grimsby again down the right hand side. He's all the way open on the left, and it's a goal. He was completely open on the left then, Vernon. Basically dragged United to that side, played it over the top, right to him in the box, plenty of space, smashes it in. 1-0 to Grimsby. Game on. This is what you want in these kind of games, when the team you don't expect gets the goal first. Because now it's all on to United. They've got to get it sorted now. Grimsby Town 1, Manchester United 0. That's a perfect start, really, for a neutral. Absolute perfect start for a neutral. Yep, I expect them to go trophyless. It's not looking good, is it, mate? It's not looking good. Let me get the camera a bit more around here. So, yeah, it's not looking good, is it, really? It's not looking good. Completely deserved. Yep, and come on, Grimsby. And from open play as well. Yeah, they just sort of dragged him over to the opposite side, didn't they? And just left him open on that side. Bit like the Newcastle one the other day, and for the Liverpool winner. And the Langer's just like strolling back. Yes, he's been on the field for a long time, but he's just strolling back. And Ngamoa is just so open. He must have felt all his Christmases had come at once. What a strike, though! Great strike. So he looks decent as well, Ngamoa. I think Liverpool just have an answer at the minute. I think it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be really telling watching Arsenal against Liverpool. Can Arsenal break that fucking duck? We'll see. From open play as well. Evening, everyone. How you doing, assembled? You all right, mate? And shit goalkeeping. And Dallo, who's the right back, was completely missing. Yeah, I spoke so bad, can't stop laughing. He's loving it. It's not good, is it? And it don't seem to be getting any better either. I mean, I thought, like, against Arsenal, I didn't think Arsenal were that great in that first game. Still managed to get the win. I didn't think they was that great. And I think anybody else would have proper give them a game and they wouldn't have got that win, personally. But Man United at the minute just look all over the place. Ball again, trying to get the ball down to Dorgu. And Grimsby's got it in the centre. Bad pass there, though. That gives it to Cunha. Cunha running in on goal now. Leaves it a little bit too long, though. Maybe should have had a shot there. And pulls it round. Shot comes in. And the goalkeeper saves that easily. 24 minutes and 10 seconds gone. I think Cunha should have had a strike at that. I've seen Cunha hit some shots from long range, and he's very, very good from long range. So I'm surprised he didn't actually have a strike at that. You were right, Mason, and Mason. And evening all. Hello, the Yeti. How you doing, Andrew? You all right, mate? Hope you're well, pal. So yeah, 1-0 to Grimsby. 24 minutes and 43 gone. Sure, Joshy J's having a phenomenal watch along. I'm not a Man United fan, so I won't be going angry, but I'm sure they will be. Imagine Saeed and all that lot. Just doesn't get any better for them, does it, really? Just does not get any better for them. I mean, it's too much of this as well. I mean, look at just keep passing it around at the moment. That's it. Have a bit of a run. There you go. You've got Sesko in now on the right-hand side. Gets the cross in, but that's headed away by Grimsby. Just concentrating on that side. Something that United didn't do. Again, you got a really good striker and he ends up crossing the ball. Get the ball to him when he's in the fucking centre where he's supposed to be. United haven't even scored from open play in these last 3 games, by the way. Now it's 4 by now. Yeah. which is crazy because they've got like, I mean, look at that. What was that? What was Anana doing there? I know the guy's on his own, but he's just hit it hard and low, and it's not. I mean, it don't look on slow motion like that bad. It's just gone straight underneath it. United at the minute seem to be really good at collecting bad keepers. I mean, I've not. I mean, have you really been that impressed with like? I know like Amarin's not really had the players and stuff like that, but have you really been that? Well, I don't know. He has got the players. Have you been impressed with his like tactics and form as well? Because I haven't. Oh, here's Sesko though, running through edge of the box, takes a shot. It's the Grimsby player and just headed out to safety, and then Grimsby smash it up the pitch. No, there's no fight. Just curious, Adam, who is your teammate? I think is it Adam? I can't remember. What are you, Adam? Porter? I can't remember. The keeper was so bad. Yeah, absolutely. That just went straight underneath it. I mean, and it looks like, is it? Have I seen that Manchester City have possibly signed Donnarumma as well? I was reading there's a possibility that Man City have signed Donnarumma. They're in again. Oh my days. Is that getting chalked off? It's getting chalked off for handball. That was all over the place. That's Keystone Cop fucking defending that was. Look at that. He heads it straight to the guy at the side of him. Yeah, it has hit his hand. It has hit his hand, but that was a comedy of errors, that was. Keeper was so bad, and Adam laughing there as well. And here's Grimsby again on the left-hand side, getting a cross in, but Man United managed to clear it. It's heading for a corner with Federico. My team is I just support Brazil. I don't have a club. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing supporting Brazil, is it, really? It's a nice one to pick. Do you think United's manager wants out of United? Interesting. There doesn't seem to be anything assembled. You know what I mean? Oh my fucking days. It's 2-0. Well, if he don't want out of United, he's doing a very good job of getting out of United. Oh my days. It's 2-0. Poor old Fuzzer. Poor old Joshy J as well. But he'll be in here in a bit and drop his watch along. I know what it's like when you've got doing a watch along and your team's just fucking not doing the business. It's not the nicest thing in the world. I mean, that is just, what is that? Just goes flying in. There's bodies everywhere. Anana goes to punch it completely, but misses it. Oh my days. Yeah, are they going to do that one for hands as well? It does settle in that guy's hands. No way, and these become useless overnight. Yeah, I'd agree. Assembled. Grimsby crossing balls better than most Premier League teams. Absolutely, Cole. And we're fucked big time, says Elliot Defoe. It's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good at all. Ball down the right for United here, though, and they managed to keep it. Passes into Diallo. He don't look as like sprightly as he normally does as well, like running past people and stuff. Here's Agate. Agate then plays it back down the right-hand side. Diallo makes himself open. And then Grimsby pushing United all the way back again. And that's all the way back to Onana. 31 minutes and 7 gone. So, Assemble, do you think you'll beat Liverpool on Sunday? That's going to be a big game, that is. That's going to be a really big game, that. And Grimsby crossing balls, and we're fucked big time. Absolutely. Absolutely. I read comments pretty quick, Assemble, so if you retract them, I've probably already read it before you retracted it. Now, what I was trying to do tonight, I was trying to do that thing where you can sort of, Sesko in the box, shot comes in, and it's easy for the keeper, that one. Yeah, I was trying to sort it out so you could sort of like, when you're finishing your show and you pass it to somebody else or whatever. I was trying to sort out to do that. I worked out how to do it. I did it with Tony Claude, but it was just a test and there was no one in my chat anyway. But the thought was there, I suppose. Their standards have fallen off, and normally what happens on the pitch is a reflection of what is happening off of it. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. Yeah. Don't look like this looks trouble in paradise, doesn't it? How can you have Cunha and Mbermo and Sesko and not be scoring goals? I mean, I know it takes time and shit, but I'm not even seeing anything that you'd look at and go, oh shit, if they can get that right, they'll be fine. I mean, Mbermo looked good against Arsenal, and to be fair, Raya gets man of the match of that for me for that save. But they've got to know that a team like Grimsby or a team that lower in a Carabao Cup is going to be well and truly up for having a game with you. Every team does it, and they've got a free kick now on the right-hand side. 33 minutes and 25 gone. Free kick to Grimsby. And Premier League are having a laugh. Premier League are having a laugh. And United have to be relegated this season. I'm not sure. The lack of service to Gyökeres is a terrible oversight by most fans. Yeah, I agree. He's not getting any, is he, really? I mean, the goal he scored, yeah, great goal. But you could see, whereas normally he always looks for an assist. But in that game, he was just like, I'm not even passing this. I'm having this fucking goal. And what an awesome goal it was as well. He's a great player. I think there's only one coach on the planet that would play anti-quality striker fucking tactics when you've got a quality striker. It's just bizarre. Here's United now trying to build down the middle. Mainu gets past his man, plays it Dorgo on the left-hand side. Dorgo then goes for something which I can't even. You'd have to ask a gal on that one because I need stats to work out how to call that. That was fucking awful. I'm not sure. Lack of service is a terrible oversight. Yeah, any Premier League team playing a lower league team should have it in their mind that sometimes it's harder to play these teams at their ground because it's roaring. Exactly. And the thing is, you're as fans, you're well up for it because it's like, yeah, we're going to take on the big boys and show what we're about and all that kind of stuff. So you've got to be ready for it. I don't see anything for United at the minute. I really don't. I mean, you've got the Dorgu down the left-hand side thing that's been working a little bit, but there's been nothing gone into Sesko. Onana has been horrendous today for someone who's supposed to be trying to get back in the squad. Has done himself zero favours. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now they've got a yellow card for Fredrickson. 2-0, 35 minutes and 53 gone. I mean, he has, I don't know whether he's took his eye off the ball or what, but his head did go straight into that player. It's Grimsby with a free kick again. About 40 odd yards from the target. And Grimsby now with it, trying to get it into the box. He's going to have a strike with his left foot. Didn't manage to get through the Man United player though. And here's Grimsby on the right-hand side with Burns. Burns manages to get his cross over the top, and it's headed through. Lucky there wasn't nobody in the middle then. If there was anybody in the middle then, that would have been another one. And here comes Grimsby on the left-hand side, controlling the ball quite well at the moment. And then it goes for a throw-in. All over them at the minute. Like even in our cup run last season, our hardest game was Stockport at home. We luckily scraped through that. They were roaring for games like this. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I can remember when we played United at the City Ground ages ago when we was in the Championship, and the crowd was just banging. It was absolutely banging, and we played a few like games like that as well. You know, I can't remember if we won that. I don't think we did. That was when United were good. You've got to be up for it, and yeah, I think that's where Arsenal fuck it up, to be honest, for the Colts. Grimsby fans singing, "Are you Stockport in disguise?" to the United fans. They're not two fluke goals either. Completely deserved, yeah. And it's a corner to Grimsby on the left-hand side. Not a very good corner, to be honest with you, but they still managed to get it on the edge of the box. But United could get on a break here to do this right. And it goes down the left again to Dorgu. Dorgu then gets pressured. And then Grimsby get back in numbers. Oh, Sesko's in the middle, though. It's a good cross to Sesko, but he just could not get his head on it. Why'd they slow it down so much like that? It's crazy. Dalman is the shiny object everyone is raving about so far. Abbott, Saka, White are out. Odegaard, Timber are so on their fitness. Arsenal are 300 away from capitulation. Yep. Yeah, I do like Dalman, I must admit. I think he needs to get the dark arts out of his game, though, to be honest. But we all know where he's getting that from. He is a quality individual, though. I hate this. Sorry for the language stuff. It's a football match and it's 8:30 at night, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I ain't got the commentary on, but I have heard it before. It's like, you know what? It's adults on that pitch and it's adults in the crowd. And, they're going to say what they're going to say. Mate, should hear me when I'm out ground. Fucking hell. I'm going absolutely crazy, I am. Even if we don't get a throw in or something like that, I'm fucking nuts. I absolutely lose my head. Here's a free kick for United. Cunha's standing over it. Cunha's look relatively normal as well. And he's a quality player, Cunha. If you can't get something out of Cunha and Sesko, something ain't right. I mean, and Burmo's like getting stuff because he's actually working for it and he's actually making it happen, you know? It's Dorgo left hand side, trying to get past two. Got a lot of players on him when he's got no help either. And that goes into Amadiallo, and it's a bicycle kick, scissor kick type thing, but straight at the keeper. And the Grimsby player can't keep it in, and that's going to be a throw into United. But this has got to be a nightmare. They just can't seem to wake up from it, can they? They're well offside anyway. Why can't TV channel put 16 or PG warning on the program, and so then it's up to the parents? I think the reason they probably don't do things like that is because they do the replays and stuff like that on Sky, don't they? So it could be played. So the replay could be played at like fucking 11 o'clock in the morning or something like that, which means kids will watch it. But yeah, I agree. I do agree with what you're saying. Here comes a cross from United. Oh, header from Sesko, and that's saved by the keeper. I mean, he is trying to do something. Sesko is trying to do something. I mean, he absolutely bossed that part there to get the header on goal. Arsenal are if buts maybes at the moment. The season has to unfold to see what is going to happen. Yeah, I think that's the same for all of us, though, isn't it, really? I mean, we're doing all right so far, but it's a long, long season, yeah. And new chant ideas, Garnacho's right, your boss is shite. Garnacho's right, your boss is shite. Arsenal in or if buts maybes. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's down to it's early days yet. I mean, at least yeah, your defending was really good against Leeds United, but it was Leeds United. But it is early days, and I think your defence will be all right. Losing Saka's a big one, but apparently it's just for 4 weeks, isn't it? They've said he needs a big break. He needs a big fucking break. If you had the strength in depth that you need, then you'd be able to give him just that. Man United's best player has been Maguire, the only one who's looked half up for it, throwing himself in tackles and defending well. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Sesko, I can't blame. If he's living off scraps, it's not fair to blame him. Yeah, exactly. And that is what he's doing. I mean, he's in the right position now. Man United's got it on the right hand side, trying to get to Diallo. He's got Sesko just near him, passes it backwards though instead. There's a I mean, he took up a really good position there, Sesko, and none of them found him at all. Well, couldn't you? Could have a shot here? Nah. Just 3 players got round him. There's always going to block him eventually. Yeah, assembled. You actually have to pay for those messages, and then you get a refund if you take them back. Sesko, Man United's best player, be Maguire. Sesko, I can't blame. It's just if Grimsby tires them out, themselves out. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. My team, Man United, are so shit, mate. Yeah, Adam is Man United. I thought he was. I couldn't remember, but I thought he was. It's embarrassing, mate, to be honest. And I don't know what like ages you guys are, but some of the Man United stuff I've seen in the past, honestly, it's so embarrassing watching them nowadays. They was absolutely unbeatable at one time. As they still getting locked up, and big up Adam the mate. I'm 35 yet, mate. So yeah, you would have seen some of it as well. You'd have seen a fair bit of it as well. I mean, there was a good side. It's a travesty, really, what's happening with United. But what's your guys' thoughts? Is that because obviously you've got an American owner who really doesn't give a flying toss, really, does he? He just sort of uses them as like a parachute payment type thing. It is such a shame, but a lot of your fans called it when he took over, to be fair. Here's Diallo on the right-hand side. Can't get past his man. Got another 2 in front of him anyway. Defending really well, Grimsby, at the moment. But like Jack says, can they sort of keep that up for 90 minutes? Although I don't think there's a lot of threat if they can't, really. And Maguire gets it, plays across the side to Federico, right through into the middle to Cunha. Cunha back to Cunha, and then with Sesko. Sesko then has to tries to do something, loses the ball altogether, and players are going down left, right, and centre. There's nothing, there's no identity to this team at all, Man United, is there? It's not easy to say what they're trying to do or anything. Maybe Bill Adam, it's not looking good. Maybe Manchester United fans didn't appreciate Eric Ten Hag, though. I mean, he scored the goals, but they still didn't look all that, to be honest. They still didn't look all that. Well, they didn't score, they got cup, but they still didn't look all that, to be fair. I mean, replacing Alex Ferguson was always going to be a tough job, always going to be a difficult job, but it didn't help by having somebody take over the club who just didn't give a toss. That didn't help, really. I don't know why United don't give Tom Heaton a game. He was always a solid keeper. Yeah, he was good in the friendlies as well. I'm surprised he ain't getting on. This is great, said Andrew Keller. Come on, Grimsby, and can't keep getting new managers, can we, Yeti, mate? Yeah, well, you can't. You can't. You can't. You've got to get it right sooner or later, surely. You got to get it right sooner or later, and you can't always keep blaming the owner either, really. Can't watch it here in Poland, but it's easy for Grimsby so far. Is there no one at the club that wants foreign managers how difficult these games can be? Don't think there is, mate. We've got Rangers Celtic at 11 a.m. That's always a decent game as well. It's weird with the United because they always have had top players, even after Sir Alex left, for example, Pogba, Lukaku, and still doesn't work. He's off the pitch, 100%. Yeah. Well, Lukaku, I've said what I think of Lukaku the other day, and Pogba, don't know what he turned into when he put a Man United shirt on. Question: how has Edu been performing for Forest? Have you had a good window? Well, there's problems with him, mate. There's problems with him. Apparently, this is what I've heard. I don't know whether this is true or not, but Nuno wanted Adama Traore, which could understand because he used to have him at Wolves and things like that. And I think we were so close to sorting it, and Edu screwed it up or whatever. And I think Nuno and Edu have had words. So now everything's going on now where, people are saying Nuno's trying to get out of the club. I don't think he is for a minute, to be honest, but, who knows. But they've got to have like a meeting with Nuno and Edu and try and sort the situation out. Want my honest opinion? We went up into the league. We brought in quality players. We brought in great players, without Edu. So if Edu's the issue, Edu fucks off. That's my opinion. That's definitely my opinion. Who writes these fucking adverts? Fucking links, fucking lower body, fucking spray, and then you've got a guy walking through in the cinema, and then a woman smells his arse and then starts following him, smelling his arse. Who makes these fucking adverts, man? They need locking up. Zero trophies under Ruben and 2 with Mr. Ten Hag. That is very true. That is very, very true. And Reddy and Hicker, are you a football fan? Absolutely, I am. And anti-Unitedism, red sucks. Big up and haha, how you doing? You all right? Big up, guys. Welcome to the cave. I'm a Forest fan, but I also like my football as well. I love football. Always have done, mate. Always have. Let's all laugh at United fans that we're talking way too much. Yeah, I know. Well, they keep thinking that the good times are coming back, and they're just. I mean, I think that I keep thinking the good times are coming back, but every time it just keeps smacking them in the face, and it's just not happening. They just don't look right at all to me. They don't look right. They don't look any ideas or anything like that. It's just the idea is to get it left down to Dorgo all the time. Cunha maybe should be used a little bit more, but Cunha at the start of a game, he pushes that much at the start of a game. He runs out of fucking gas. Needs to get Burmo on. That's the only thing I think that could change it. Didn't know about that yet. He thought we done well to keep hold of Gibbs White. Yeah, I mean the Gibbs White situation. I mean that was crazy to be honest. I had my thoughts and feelings about it. He knew what was going on. I don't care what anyone says. But you know he gets a new contract and gets put on a high wage. So as long as he performs in a Forest shirt, then I have no issue. It'll always be in the back of my mind though what was done there. But I mean that first game against Brentford, fucking Morgan Gibbs White was on fire. He played some really good stuff in, but I mean the old team did. To be fair, the old team was fantastic. And then you got the one against Palace, didn't show up in the first half. Palace got to beat us in the first half, and then we came back in the second half and probably should have nicked it. To be fair. That chance for Igor Jesus that went off the post, mate, his ability to sort of hold off a defender and still get a fucking superb shot off is just insane. Supporting United at this point is a waste of time. If not, yeah, absolutely. I'm loving every single second of this game. Oh, yeah. And you seem like a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm a decent guy. Well, I think I am. As long as Derby fans don't come in here, and then that's it, because they tend to leave straight away. They don't want none of them sheep shaggers in here. But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, you look at Spurs, right? Spurs seem to look to have really got things going at the minute. They seem to have got things going. Liverpool just look like they can find a way of bringing themselves back into a game. And it's just insane. I mean, Newcastle was a better side in the first half of the Liverpool game until they got the Gravenberch goal, which to me was insane because if you're defending like that and then you do that on the edge of the box where you need to be doing the defending, it's crazy. Crazy. Good game, though. It was a good game. Still got Liverpool down for the win of the Premier League, personally. But message retracted, and hope you're having a great evening. Light up the stream. Cheers, matey. Really appreciate it, man. Welcome in. And Yeti, it's Spurs. Yeah, but mate, I tell you, it's Thomas Frank, though, bro. It's Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank is a very, very good manager. And the thing about Spurs, what you got to take into account is now Thomas Frank's there, they've actually got grit there as well. They've actually got that grit that was missing. So I think you might be a little bit surprised, mate, this season. But I do get where you're coming from. It is Spurs, but I think Thomas Frank is just different. I bet they're going to come back on pens. Well, the thing is, I think what they've got to do is they've got to get Mbermo on there, see if he can sort of make something happen with Sesko. If he's got to keep Sesko on now, and so he's got to go full bore at it now. They're 2-0 down. He's got to bring the Mbermos on. He's got to. There's no doubt about it. And is Fernandez on the bench as well? Well, I mean, I don't rate Fernandez, but he's got to bring him on. Mr. Joshy J rant and range incoming Man United being awful. Yeah, I can imagine, mate. I can imagine. I've done a fair few watch-alongs where we've got fucking slapped, and they're not the nicest thing to do in any way, shape, or form. Anti-Unitedism, Red Sox, football-wise, I generally enjoy seeing fans unhappy, especially Man United fans. and Bruno Delit and then Burmo coming on by the looks of it. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. If he's going to try and get anything, then they've got to do something like that. It's embarrassing, though, isn't it? Really, it is. I mean, it is embarrassing. But as far as I'm concerned, the better team are winning. So if you don't turn up and they do, then that's your fault, isn't it? Levy will counteract any ambition Frank might have, like night follows day. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point, but I don't think Frank will have that, to be honest. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's all early days yet, isn't it? Really, a lot of it's all early days at the minute. I mean, it's great to actually have the football back, though. I don't think you don't realise just how much you miss it. To be honest, I mean the friendlies are all right, but you can't beat it when the actual football kicks in. When you reach 1K subs, you should live stream. We'll meet again. Yeah. When I get to 1K subs, yeah. Get up, I'll put this on charge. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Have fun. Right. Okay. So, yeah, I don't think Amarim's got the answers at all. But like you say, is it better to work your way out, or is it better to just leave? If you leave, you lose money, don't you? Spurs do look solid and organised, absolutely. Everyone on their Facebook page is laughing. I know, just having a look, I could see United scamming a 3-2 win. It can happen. It can happen because Grimsby might run out of a bit of steam, which would be a shame because I think they played really well in that first half. So they're going to have to sort of have enough to sort of hold on to it, and maybe get another. Mr. Meat's going to come on and come back. Absolutely. And here comes Fernandez and Mbermo. Mbermo will make something happen. He's one of those kind of players. He's a really good player, Mbermo. Right, so can they get it going in the second half? Let's wait and see. Still got Sesko on. I think Cunha's still on as well. Fredrickson's gone off because he got a yellow card. Agate, I think, went off as well. And you know what? When you need something that gives you a bit of like beef in the midfield, it's Bruno Fernandes, isn't it? Not. And here's United trying to get down the left, but they get shepherded out by Grimsby. It's all going to come down to if Grimsby can sort of keep it going. Burnley, I could see them getting a draw again, and Dorgu, Fredrickson, and Ugarte off. And question: what do you think about players refusing to play for their clubs to pressure them into breaking contracts? I remember a time when players performing like that would have stayed in the reserves. Well, I mean, we was talking about this the other day, me and my landlord, and to me, it should be in some way breach of contract. If you refuse to play for your team and refuse to do the job you're getting paid for, surely that should be a breach of contract or something, shouldn't it? I mean, trust me, with these business owners taking over at football clubs, they don't like losing money, and they don't like people sitting on them losing money. So they are going to start sorting that out. They need to get rid of agents for a start and make players actually deal with things themselves. Agents need to be gone out of the game. Amarim's going to escape prison tomorrow if he don't come back. But like, if it was our teams, yeah, we'd be fucking embarrassed by this right now. Even if it was pre-season, you'd still feel pissed off. Oh, 100%. Totally. 100%. You'd be absolutely going mental, wouldn't you, really? It's absolutely insane, really. But, But yeah, when it comes to players refusing to play, I think that should be a breach of contract. You should continue to play for your team until you get your move. You should continue to do what you're being paid to do until you get your move. The problem is for me, I think it's these bonuses they get for scoring and appearance bonuses and all that kind of stuff, And there's going to have to be something done about it because it's not going to be acceptable. Excited for the Champions League draw tomorrow. Yeah. And Wenger said many years ago agents would ruin the game. Yeah. And Mr. Clough said it as well. Mr. Clough said something of a similar nature as well. How many goals do you think Mr. Meat is going to score? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Which one's Mr. Meat? Is that Mbermo or is that Bruno Fernandes? I've not actually heard that term yet, so. But yeah, there's got to be something done about it, because if there's not something done about it, this is going to happen every single time from now on. So there's got to be something done about this, just downing tools and stuff. If you down tools at your workplace, you get fired, and it shouldn't be any way different, and you should lose money out of it. So Joshy J, is he live? He is. I believe he is. Yeah, if he's still on. And Adam, how are Brazil doing now? Are they still shit too? Says Elliot Defoe. And agents shouldn't be a thing. Each player should have his own mind about how much he wants to. Exactly, because the agents cause the problems as well. Because they're the ones that put the player's name around everywhere. The player's all right, and then basically they put the player's name around all the other clubs. And then the player starts to think, that's a good bit of money, that is. Grimsby through on the right-hand side again. And defended. Should have hit that himself on the left-hand side. When he pulled it in onto his right foot, he should have fucking gone for it then. That was very nearly 3-0 there. Well, that's handball. Right, it's off his shoulder. It's off his shoulder, but his hand's still in a place that it shouldn't be. You know, look at that rain coming down, man. Yeah, now. Oh, Grimsby with a chance again on the corner. And got it on the right-hand side. Too slow for United coming out there. Should get away now, though. But they haven't got it away, and Grimsby's still got it on this right-hand side. Lovely little play there. Gets it into the box, but that should be sent out right up the field with Dallo. And Burmo here in the centre. And he can't get it to Cunha. Gets to Cunha, though. Goes on the right-hand side with Diallo. Diallo plays it into... I don't know who that is. Number 10. Who's a 10? Fucking hell, mate. Look at that rain. That is proper chucking it down, that is, isn't it? Agent should be a thing. Jeff Macarona and United still getting locked up. And yet you've seen a lot of football. In my opinion, the game's improved, but somehow it seems to have gone backwards in standards, in my opinion. I totally agree, mate. Totally agree. I was saying that on a stream the other day. I was saying, this is what I was saying, right? The players like Eze and all these players that we call world class nowadays, if you'd have seen these players in the 70s or 80s, in the team and the tactics and the way football was played then, they would have just looked like normal, ordinary players. But the way we play nowadays, very regimented formations, these players do something out the box, so it makes them look like they're something special. It pisses me off every time I see a winger get the ball and he's up against a fullback, and instead of actually going, you know what, I'm going to take him on, or I'm going to go on the inside or whatever, and he passes backwards. Mate, it does my head in every single time, but it's the game now, and it's the way the game works, and I think that's why certain players look like something special, but I don't think they're something special. I think they've got the ability to be something special, but I don't think they are. Joshy J rant stream and can't wait. And apparently there was going to be 0 rain in Grimsby because weather report got that wrong. United have paid the rain to flood the pitch and cancel the game. Yeah, that's not a bad chat. Most of these players would be substitutes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, mate. Exactly. I mean, you look at the Premier League now, right? What world-class players you've actually got in there. Look at the England team. What world-class players have you got in the England team? The only one I can seriously say that's world-class is probably Harry Kane. That's it. That's the only one I could say that's really world-class. And United, oh my days, there's nobody there. bloody hell, I can hardly see the pitch now. I can hardly see the pitch for this rain. This is going to get chalked off. There's Grimsby again, though. Gets in the box. Nobody there, though, for him. So he's just going to have to try and win a corner. See, the Grimsbys will be fine with this kind of thing. The teams in these kind of leagues and stuff will be fine with this kind of thing, but it'll be the United that's not. The assembled, I know what you mean. The 90s, early 2000s were the best football we'll probably ever see. Yeah, 90s, 2000s, yeah, absolutely. And are there any United fans? I don't know, I can't see any. I can't see anything, to be honest. It's just rain. United fans dropping support at this point. Mr. Josh is J not going to be happy, and Kane, that's it, mate. Yeah, I don't see any others that's actually, I would say, world class when you look at like the world class we've had in the past. I wouldn't say any of them, to be honest. But we've got slim pickings, haven't we? Let's face it. Grealish has got the possibility, if he'd not signed for Man City and stemmed his career down, but he's got the possibility, he's got the quality about him. He's got the quality to possibly be. Saka's got the quality to possibly be, But they ain't players like what we used to watch. Not in a million fucking years, are they? Here's Grimsby on Grimsby on the attack again. I bet some of these players are not liking these conditions at all. That'll be blamed. That's the blame, innit? Well, it's because it was raining. Yeah, it'll be a tie off AFTV blame game. Yeah, we lost because it was raining. Yeah, but it didn't start raining until you was 2-0 down. Yeah, but we knew it was going to rain, and it was in our heads already, and it was really affecting. It was affecting us that it was in our heads that we knew it was going to rain. So that's why we lost 2-0. I can already call the excuse. Can you name many players that can actually read the game? Everything is set plays in open play. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Mate, there aren't players like that anymore. There should be players like that now, but in training, all they do is work to a regimented standard. They don't get they can't have free, what do you used to call it? That free fucking spot where you do whatever, and stay in. No, you can't do it because you've got to stay in your positions all the time. How many goals have you seen, right, where basically the player just runs straight through the middle of two players? And the reason he runs straight through the middle of two players is those two players have been told to stand there and to mark those areas. So if he goes through the middle, oh well, we was marking our areas. It's not my fault if he goes through the middle. So doing the tactics is quite easy nowadays because you just go, well, there's a space there all the time, and them two keep being regimented and going the same way. So let's just get somebody over that side and try and get through the middle with the ball, and we should be able to get something. Here's Grimsby again on the right-hand side, trying to get the cross in, Header comes in, and that's straight to an honour, no problem there. And don't be silly, Adam, been supporting the United since '83. How long you been a Brazil fan? And more banter coming, and Man United need a big rebuild. Absolutely. They do need a rebuild. It's a good job it's not Old Trafford, or the old place would be fucking flooded. It'd be like fucking Noah's Ark. Mate, this game is going to get cancelled due to the rain at the minute. It's not looking too good in that. I don't know whether they still actually do that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Come on, yeah, be fair. United fans don't make excuses like the Goonies do, brother. No, I wouldn't say they do. No, you're not the worst fans. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. The worst fans is out to to the Arsenal at the minute. I'm afraid. Not all of them, not all of them, but some of them are absolutely fucking shocking. Here comes Grimsby down the right hand side, and that did go out, but it's going to get booted out anyway by heaven. Goonies. Yeah, yeah. What's your score prediction? What for this game? Well, it's looking like Grimsby's going to actually manage to get another one, but I think Jack might be right, and I think they might actually call it off in a bit. They're having discussions about it now. So, no, we love games like this. We love it when football's like this and they just slide in over the pitch and then go too far over the other side. These was great games back in the day. Here's Diallo on the right hand side. Ball goes into the box and it's defended again. And Burmo was there waiting. Man United have got it again. On the right hand side, Diallo back to Fernandez. Cross in was easy for it to defend by Grimsby. Ball's not moving at all much, no. Diallo again. I do like Diallo, I must admit. I do like Diallo. And yeah, they do still cancel games for rain, but it's the FA's discretion. If they get played again, I reckon it's down to how long has been played already. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. The managers today seem to be computer wizards. I wonder how they would do against Paisley, Clough, etc. Adapt tactics as the game is being played. There's not a lot of that happens nowadays, is there, really? Assembled. There's not a lot of tactic adaptations. Grimsby, haha, shit, United. Big up, Dal. How you doing, bro? And Oregon Gooner. Game's going to be played tomorrow. Big rain and assembled. Big up, King. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to like the worst fans, I think we all know who the worst fans are. But as I always will say, it's not all of them. Some of them get as heated up as a lot of other people do about it, to be honest. The Aarons, the Jez, the Dal, who's in here at the minute, the Assembled, the fucking, Tony Claude, Lee Gunner, they all get as angry about it. They're not like these top gooner idiots who just think everything's all right and everything's going to come out in the wash. That was a good run that was from United until he did that pass. And if they actually win it, they're going to be insufferable. You do know that, don't you? Grimsby got odds on with the bookies. Odds on 8-15 draw, 3-1, and United 6-1, 90 minutes play. What is the odds like? So that's not very good, is it? 6-1 when they're 2-0 down. I'd have thought the odds for them to come back and win it 3-2 would have been a lot better than that. Mind you, they're proper tight bastards, aren't they, them bookies? And fucking Amarin's got his Sabutio out. And you got lucky against us. Grimsby have beaten us much better than you clans did. There was, yeah, I have to agree with you on that, Elliot. I think if you could have, for me, the best thing in that game was, the corner was great, but the Raya save on Burma. Otherwise, that would have been a draw. Possibly even a loss, but I mean, that's going back on things and saying things about what's already happened. This won't get called off. Nice, hope not. And Kenny Ken, another one, absolute real one. DJB as well. Big up Dal, loving this scoreline, says Tony Neary. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, the first game of the season, Man United Arsenal, oof, that Fernandez with a shot there, saved, no rebound. Well, there was, but the keeper managed to get it before Diallo got on it. Yeah, Ray has got to be your man of the match for that first game against United. That save on Mbermo was fucking insane. But you know what? Sometimes if you're going to be champions, if you're going to win the fucker, you've got to have games like that where you're going to struggle. Liverpool at the minute are showing amazing stuff. They get put down and then they come back again. That's a brilliant thing to have for being a champion, for being champions and stuff like that. Liverpool's going to be a tough one to beat. Arsenal, Liverpool on Sunday. It's going to tell a lot of things, to be honest. I mean, it's only early days, but I think it's going to say a lot of things. Built down, loving this scoreline. Me too, Tony. Glory, glory. The little pegs on Amarin's Subbuteo page, they're probably defend better than the real players. Yeah. When's my next stream? I do gaming and all that kind of stuff all the time. It just depends what I'm doing. I'll probably have a preview Friday. I've got Real Deal on Friday, which is just basically get a few lads together and just have a general chat about things. Probably do like a preview with Tom. We'll have to try and sort something out for the West Ham game on Sunday. And yeah, just go live all the time, mate. If I feel like it, I go live. I do a lot of games at the weekend normally as well. Smash a like on the video. Oh, what glory are you talking about? And as much as we laugh at United, it's a shame to see them tumbling like this. They've helped to get British football respected around the world. Yeah, can't disagree with that. Can't disagree with that. I don't have no issue with United. It might sound like I do the way I'm talking at the minute, but I don't have no issue with them at all. I think, like I say, I think they should have won or at least got a draw in that first game. But woulda, shoulda, couldas don't mean shit, do they? Furthermore glory than you mugs. Said Elliot's on you now, guys. I mean, you can't knock what he's saying either. They have one in Europe, you ain't. So there you go. I don't pick no sides when it comes to that kind of thing because I've already said that to the guys anyway. Nice to see some respect from football fans, TA. Yeah, I mean, there's certain teams I don't like. Fulham get on my fucking tits because they seem to always have our number. Bournemouth's another one that fucking pisses me off. And then, there's that other team. What's that other team called? Yeah, there's a team that I really fucking can't stand, and I can't stand any of their fans, and I can't stand anything about them or anything. Yeah, that's it. Sheep Shaggers, Derby County. Yeah, I can't stand them fuckers. But other than that, they're my real hates. The rest of them don't really have any feeling towards, to be honest. But I'll give shit to all of them, and I'll give praise to all of them when they deserve it. Don't really mind Arsenal for that matter. I just can't stand that fucking best Spanish looking twat in the world, or whatever he's called. Guy, to be honest with you. What players a manager wants. We don't run a poll and go, oh, will you have this player from Leicester? Or will you have this player? No, it don't work like that. We have to go with what the manager wants. It's tribal, mate. It's tribal. One came in here the other day and he says, "Oh, I like your flag, but it needs to have a ram on it." And I was like, "All right, okay, see ya." Not having none of that bollocks in here. Definitely not having none of that bollocks in here. Any other team, don't mind. It's all good. Don't care. But yeah, we're not having none of that shite. They can fuck off and stay where they belong in the fucking Championship and League One and fucking pub team and all that kind of shit. That's where they can stay. They stay in the field with the other fucking sheep, with the shepherds. Yeah, so if you wanted my opinion, there it is. Yeah, I don't think I could have. I don't think I could have said it any better than that, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, we don't like them. And I knew when Blackburn bought the league, it would be led to problems in the future. Yeah, and Fulham always seemed to foul you lot off the park when you play. I remember that dodgy as fuck game once, mate. The one last season when we was unbeaten to the start of the season, that was dodgy as fuck. That was dodgy as fuck. If we don't beat Burnley on the weekend, then he either changes formation if he can, or he will get fucked off. I think you should always be able to change formation. This is why you have players that are like got a bit of adaptability to them and all that kind of stuff. You know, left back, left centre back, left winger. You know, you have like adaptability so you can actually change it. If you're just going to keep going with the same thing when it's not working, that's the definition of madness. Do you think Elliot? Do you think Kearney said? Do you think Elliot stays? Do you think Amorim stays, Elliot? And what's your thoughts? Do you think he stays? Should he stay? Or do you think you need to end this nightmare? And that's three goals. Yeah, he's offside. Good thing he was offside because nobody went anywhere near him. Probably because they knew he was offside. But... This is just shocking from United. 71 minutes and 32 gone. It stopped raining now, I think, as well. It's quite simply Amorim plays three at the back and it doesn't work. He should go four at the back and play Sesko up front with Cunha as a 10 and Burma right wing, Ahmad left wing. Try something different. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Elliot says I'm staying for sure. Good for that, mate. Yeah. Why was that called off? How can it be offside if it came off the fucking United man? Or is that a rule we've changed now as well? I like Amorim, but I have a feeling he will be out by Christmas after watching this. It's crazy though, isn't it? I mean, what is going on there? I mean, Amorim's got some credibility about him, yet even he can't get anything going here. Hey up, Luke James. All right, matey. Evening to you, bro. And Grimsby got scammed a third there. It hit Maguire. Yeah, it came off. It came off Maguire. So I don't know why that's offside. Like I say, unless that rule's changed as well. I remember the days when the captain was a manager on the pitch and he'd adapt the team tactics on the pitch to cancel something the manager didn't see. Yeah, that's it. You have a good manager who gets the team ready, And every manager will say, as soon as they cross that line, there's nothing else you can do. And then you rely on your Tony Adams, your Roy Keanes, your Stuart Pearce to actually take it through from that point. Not now, though. You've got managers on the touchline micromanaging everything and all. I mean, it must be so confusing for the players. Must be so confusing. Who back Grimsby at 20-1 odds? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's just embarrassing though. I mean, I'm not a United fan, but it is just. I know a mate of mine is a Man United fan, and he'll be going fucking mental. To be honest, they will be going absolutely mental. But it's just embarrassing. It's like, where does it end? Where does it end? Like you, I thought last season was just teething problems, but if we don't beat Burnley convincing, and I have no idea should replace him, but what choice do we have but to sack him? Here we go. We got a goal from Man United, and Burmo, I think, scored that. I didn't see it because I was reading the chat. Saw it hit the net. Let's have a look. The nice pass through to Mbermo. And Burmo up against the Grimsby player, just keeps running at him, takes a shot, left foot strike. I can't believe it. You've got to get closer to him than that. And that's a goal. 2-1 United. (2-1) Grimsby, I mean, not 2-1 United. If United pull this back, then that will be so scammy because Grimsby had a good goal chalked out. Yeah, it was. That was a good goal as well. There's no, I don't see anything wrong with that when it's a defender and goes to him. But as I've said, the rules might have changed again because they're always changing all the rules and stuff. But that's all the rule I've always known. It comes off a defender from the opposition team, then it's not offside. Now, Grimsby just got to keep their heads now, try and get that third goal. And United's obviously got to get something going, get the ball to Mbermo. He's a class player, he is. He is a brilliant signing, Mbermo. He just lost the ball. Yeah, commentator's curse right there. And it's Fernandez on the right hand side, plays it down to Amad Diallo. I like Diallo as well. I don't like that he keeps doing this. You know, when he gets the ball, instead of actually going forward and trying to get the cross off, he keeps turning back like that. And it's like, no, just go. I think he's more like a left footer, I get that. But sometimes he's usually right. Is Evan playing for United? Yes, he is. Yeah. What? I'm happy, but we deserve fuck all. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I appreciate that opinion as well. Absolutely. I'd be the same, mate. If you come back into this and you manage to stay in it, it's still going to be that. We didn't deserve that, really. (77 minutes and 45 gone). 2-1 Grimsby. It just shows us why VAR should be introduced because games hang on it, either have it the whole competition at every ground or not at all. Whether you've got VAR or not, every game is like recorded, isn't it? Let's face it, every game is recorded. There's no real reason why somebody that's actually doing this on Sky could not get in touch with the referee and say, mate, that was fucking fair, that was. You don't need VAR for that one though, Jack. That was so obvious, it was unreal. Grimsby now making some substitutions. Reece Staunton coming on for Harvey Rogers. The trouble, I don't know if you remember, like back in the day, right? You'd play against a Premier League team. I can't remember who it was we played now, but then you'd beat like the Premier League team in the cup, and then you'd get to your weekend game, and you'd be like, just play like you played against. I can't remember who it was, but just play like you played against them, and your team comes out, and it's just like the impetus just isn't there because most of these players play up to these games, which is why they're important. The Grimsby players play up to these games in the hope of getting noticed playing against a Premier League side. And that's why they always come out and give it everything. You've got to match that. You've got to match that. You can't just turn up and think, oh, we're going to win this anyway. That's how Palace won the FA Cup last season. They didn't turn up to any game and just think, oh, we won this anyway. They fucking fought hard and they played hard. And I think it's a really good thing that we didn't end up in the FA Cup final. I think that could have been a really, really boring FA Cup final with us and Palace, with the way both of us played. Not at all, but shows you how the shit lines were not that he didn't see it. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah, but the thing is, I think now you've got VAR, even though you're not using it in this, I think the linesmen and stuff like that, they've all got lazy. I think they've all gone, well, if I don't see it, VAR will anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. And that shows massively for me, and it shows massively with referees as well. Oh, well, if I get it wrong, VAR will get it right, and then everything will be fine, and all's good. I mean, the biggest problem for me in football is like when a referee has an absolute stinker and does a really shit performance, he should pay for it. Not by getting sent to the championship. That's not paying for it. You're still getting a game getting paid for. There's no punishment for being shit, and it's wrong. Yes, it's like we beat Man City under Roy and then get a shitty 0-0 draw at home to Burnley or Cardiff or some shit. Yeah, it's so frustrating, isn't it, as a fan when you see that. It's like, where was that you did in the week? Well, come on. Yeah, teams and managers drive you mad sometimes with their decisions and up and down performances. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Do you remember when United prioritised the World Cup over the FA Cup? That set a dangerous precedent. Yeah. You should go out to win everything. That's always been my mantra. You set out to win everything that's possible to win. You set out to win it. If you don't win it, you go back to the drawing board and you try and do it again, and you try and win it again. But you should never be going into any game thinking, "Oh, we've won this already." That is the worst thing, and that's why I always say that football is massively about mentality ahead of tactics. I would say. You can have a brilliant tactic, but if your player ain't brave enough and don't actually do the thing that you need to happen for the tactic to happen, then it doesn't matter. Your tactic means shit. Do you remember Xerxes on for Ahmad? Yeah, and we win this now, Yeti, mate. I think, I still won't be proud of it, personally. I think I'd be in the route of Elliot, to be honest. Money over tradition. TA struck true, but I think there was a lot more to it than just United making the decision, but I might be wrong, of course. That's the thing, though, isn't it, Elliot? We've we sort of don't know a lot of the things that go on. We just sort of, when you've got social media, everybody sort of puts two and two together. And a lot of tubers just come up with four, and it's just like, if you don't know, then don't really go on about it. Don't say anything about it. Don't put yourself in a box that, the box that you didn't build. Well, you did build it if you put yourself in it, but I said that ages ago to a Man United fan. I said football's a hell of a lot more about mentality than it is tactics, or it's probably off and off. But if you've got a tactic where, say, I don't know, someone presses, and then when they press, it gets everything going, yeah. Welcome to England, Sesko. Welcome to England. Look at this. Look at that pitch, man. Sesko's like, mate, he's got a proper, like, welcome to England tonight, hasn't he? Liverpool did it as well. They played the kids in the FA Cup against Villa and took their main lads to the World Club Cup or whatever it was. But we have been so bad tonight. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's not been good, has it, bro? Yeah, the problem is, though, Elliot and also Adam, I don't see any direction. Like, if you sort of ask me, like, the way we play, there's a direction there from start to finish, but with you guys, there's no direction at all. Like, you look at teams like Arsenal. You look at Arsenal when they start a game, they're gonna go for it. They're gonna, like, get it down to Saka and try and work it round that way. Pass it to Odegaard, back to Saka, get it into the middle, or Saka's gonna go in, try and get a left foot drive or whatever. With Man United, I don't see any direction at all. Oh, mate, it's all over in the box at the minute. Nice one. Payne manages to catch it. 85 minutes and 32 gone. I'm going to call it now. This is going to go 2-2 and pens. Yeah, what club do you think is run like a proper club? Forest, mate. I know I'm biased. But I think Forest is run very much like a proper club. It's family based. We're looking at talented players. We're not, like, going for, like, big name Charlies and all that kind of stuff. We're getting talented players in that could become something and all that kind of thing. I just think Forest, the way it's run at the minute, he's just run so well. Unless he sacks Nuno, then I'm going to be major pissed. But yeah, I think there's definitely who else would I say, really? I don't think Arsenal's a well-run club, to be quite honest with you. I think if there was a well-run club, then they'd make sure that Pratt's had a load of depth to actually manage to do something. I think Liverpool's getting it together now as well, to be honest. Liverpool's starting to get it together. I would definitely say that, 100%. And I was talking about the Club World Cup, Yeti. Yeah, I know which one you meant. I didn't really watch a lot of it, bro, to be honest with you. Didn't really take much notice of it, to be fair. Thought Chelsea won it, but they won it well as well. To be fair, you can't knock that off them. Grimsby look on their feet. Yeah, I think they're going to. It's down to United to get one. Nah, really. And Liverpool, yeah, Liverpool, I'd say definitely. I think we're a very, very sensible run club where we're not sort of like say, spending massive money. Well, I mean, we did spend massive money to stay in there, but now we've stayed in there, we're picking up, like, these players that could be bargains and all that kind of stuff. So I think we're ranked well. Tottenham, no, not in a million years, because you've got Levy. Who else would I say? I won't say City either because they didn't like. Oh, and here we go. 2-2. It's going to pens, guys. It's going to pens. And it's that man, Maguire, probably to get his goal. And it's 2-2, guys. 2-2. So you're still in with a shout. I think you'll go on to win it now. Bastard, says Andrew Kelleher. This is what I love about having like loads of different fans in the chat and stuff, because you know you do get these like fire points where you stick up for your team, and I respect that. Should always stick up for your team. 89 minutes and 24 gone. Grimsby, just like said before, they just looked out on their feet, to be honest. Man United trying to get through them at the minute with Xerxes, and then Grimsby just fire it out. I think they're looking at pens now. So look, fuck. And do you think the clubs used to be a family run nowadays? It seems to be conglomerates. A lot of them are. I think ours is basically takes family into account and all that kind of stuff, but a lot of them all ran like that. But when you've got business owners, that's kind of. I mean, I don't even know how you manage to get a ticket at Forest at the minute. I've no idea. Apparently, I have to join some membership that's like £40 a month, 40 quid a season or something, and then I might get a ticket or I might not. I don't know. I don't know much about it. I need to speak to Dor because Dor goes all the time, so I'll have to ask him. It's not a working man's game anymore. Let's put it that way. Those fucking Glazer ruined United. Fucking well, that was never allowed to happen. No, but I mean, as I've said before, fans did get on the pitch and they did see this coming. There just wasn't enough of them, but they did actually say, and they did tell you, is Maguire again. I'd say perfectly for United. Maguire's definitely would put the man of match for United. Robbery Grimsby had a great goal ruled out. Yep, and we might still lose on pens though. No joke. Football is a crucial game. This is why we love it too. Of course it is. Of course it is. They might even bag the winner. Yeah, we've got a corner. Got a corner, so they might even bag the winner, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. The thing is, though, I mean, if United win this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, Elliot, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, Adam, and anybody else, it will be papering over the cracks. If you manage to win it, it's papering over the cracks, isn't it? Maguire played well tonight. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think he's been decent tonight. He's on probably his level. But yeah, I'm totally happy with the way that Forest are being run at the minute, apart from this fucking Nuno stupidity, which is driving me absolutely mad. We get that sorted out. Because it's just ridiculous. And the problem is you've got all these reporters and all these knobheads who think they know what they're talking about, always trying to work his way out of the tea. He's trying to work his way to go and all this, that and the other. So that's brought up another thing. I'm just sick of it. Stop fucking... We're doing everything right, apart from having all this fucking stupid conspiracy shit. We're doing everything right other than that. And sometimes, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it. I love Marianakis. He's a gate owner and all this, that, and the other. But you know what? Just sometimes, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up and just get on with shit. I'm trying to look for a fucking battle all the time. You know what I mean? It should be all about Forest. It shouldn't be all about you. It shouldn't be all about anything else. It should all be about that fucking badge and about Nottingham Forest. And as an owner, you've been absolutely fantastic. But sometimes just swallow your fucking pride. I mean, God knows you've got a big enough belly for it. And this fucking stupidity with this fucking banner is the most retarded shit. I mean, there's only me and I think Simon Jordan that's like said the same. It's just, mate, I've seen worse banners than that in a fucking ground. I've seen 4 worse banners than that in a ground. 94 minutes and 16 seconds gone. We just don't need all that shit. Let's just fucking get on with it and do what we need to do and get ourselves back to where we want to be. Let's stop fucking around. Oh my days, it's everywhere here. Fucking hell, it's over the ball. Is it? Apparently football is fairer nowadays. Do you agree? Nah, not really. I think they make even more mistakes now than they used to. If that's what you mean by fairer, but I don't think so. I think football is a mess nowadays because you've got people that sit in offices that go, "Oh, boss, I've got a really good idea. Why don't we do it where it's like when it's offside, those linesmen that we pay a lot of money to say it's offside, why don't we just take the heat off them and let the game keep carrying on and then go offside and then carry the game on afterwards?" I mean, it's a brilliant idea, boss. Now, me, at that point, I turn around to that guy and go, "Yeah, do you want to just come in here, let's have a conversation?" Yeah, your idea is fucking stupid. It's absolutely fucking stupid. Players get injured and all that kind of stuff, running for a ball that's actually offside. It's stupid. You're fired. Fuck off. Go get your P45. And that's what should happen. There's some absolutely stupid rules come out. I like the 8-second rule thing to stop you like doing the time wasting and stuff like that. I do agree with that 100%. You actually thought the banner was funny. Anyone normal would think, "I don't give a fuck what they write on a banner. I'm going to just get on with my day." Exactly. Jack, you've been to grounds. Everybody in this chat has been to different grounds. Is that the worst banner you've ever seen in a ground? Because it damn sure ain't for me. I've seen 4 worse banners. I'm not gonna talk about them, but I've seen 4 worse fucking banners than that. Exactly, yeah. Common sense doesn't seem to have a say. No, they just come out. I mean, it's like this stupid thing with a Bosman ruling thing that came out, and then we found out afterwards. 2 years later, we found out he's nutty as a fucking fruitcake. He's like fucking stupid as a fucking box of frogs, and that's being nasty on a box of frogs. And then we still keep the rule. What is going on here? What is going on here, man? I mean, you can't take money off teams like that. Teams at the bottom of the league and have players being able to. That's why they're playing this fucking game, because they know that they can just sit on a contract and leave for fucking nothing. It should never be a thing. With 2 extra time, is it extra time then pens, or is it just pens? Now I've seen right bad banners directed at owners of our club. Yeah, man, I've seen some terrible banners, mate. Was it Rice? Was it Pat? Was it someone Rice or something like that? Chelsea guy, and there was all them fucking banners going up about yeah, such and such things, messing with kids and all that kind of stuff. I've seen a lot worse than that. To me, it's just satire. It's just, it's what fans do. It's like when Nigel Doughty died, yeah. When Nigel Doughty died, yeah, our owner, we had a game with Derby County, and they were singing constantly, "Fucking where's your fucking owner gone?" and all that kind of stuff. So how far we're going to go with this? How far we're going to go with this? It's banter. It's just banter, man. Big up Jared Bumpers, you're all right, mate. United are a joke, and Jared Bumpers' biggest downfall of all time. Yeah, yeah. Bro, I'd love to see the old days come back. You sit and watch a game in the old days and stuff like that. It's completely different. Just depends, is it? Yeah, I'm not like 100% on these things at the minute. They've got penalties, so can Man United stay in with penalties? And then we got the draw. People are too thin-skinned nowadays. People are too. I mean, look, like I said the other day on my Facebook post, if the aliens come down, don't bother making your ship heavy with weapons. Just come down, watch a few YouTube videos, see what we find offensive, and then just come down and start using offensive words, and then we'll all be defeated anyway. So you won't have no problem. You'll take out this world by being offensive. I mean, can you imagine any of these going to war? Oh, did you just call me a him? I'm not a him. I'm a lady. And then get shot in the face. Yeah, I mean, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Can you imagine it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, don't even make no sense to me. Sergeant, he called me a fag. He called me a fag. All right, okay, just get to the back of the line, leave, go AWOL, and all that kind of stuff. Everybody else will shoot and fight. Here we go, first goal for Grimsby. And I went the wrong way, and I remember Wenger saying after the bottom ruling, what transfers will soon be a thing of the past, the way players are breaking contracts. It's not that far away, in my opinion. No, it's not. It's not. Jared says, I actually hope the aliens do come down. I would love to go out fighting. My life is beyond depression now, in constant pain due to fuck ups from doctors. Bro, I'm on the same level as you, mate. I'm on the same level as you. I just want to see that big mothership in the sky. That's like bucket list finality for me. After watching V and all that kind of stuff, I've always wanted to see that. And Fernandez manages to score, and it's 1-1. Hope Bruno chokes again. Nope, unfortunately not. And drinking and smoking daily for the pain, as they won't help me. Nah, man, they don't care, do they? They don't care. I can't even get to see a doctor, bro. I can't. I ring them up and they say, like, oh, he'll ring you on such and such a day. Don't even ring. And if they do ring and they talk to you, they'll go, I won't worry about it in a minute. Can you ring us back if you die? Yeah, of course. With my dying breath, I'll make sure I ring the doctors, but then I'll probably be on hold for like 10 fucking minutes, so I probably won't be around when I'm finished. 2-1. Nice penalties from Grimsby so far. Health system is fucked. It is, and it's all by design as well. Yeah, if you're in one of these hotels, you get dentists sent to you every week. You get fucking doctors sent to you every week. We can't get fuck all. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And Burma with a penalty. Can't see him missing, to be honest. And goal. 2-2. Cunha's there as well, I think. I don't think Cunha went off, so he's decent at penalties as well. Could come down to Sesko. If Sesko's still on, it could come down to him. Yeah, get them out. Yeah, sink the boats. Absolutely. I don't mind it if they get checked out. If you get checked out and we know exactly everything about you before you actually meet the people and you should be in a detention centre until you've been checked out and everything. And if you are the wrong one, then you fucking get sent back. End of story. Oh, he's missed. Saved by an honour. It's the crossbar. Not a great penalty, to be honest. Quite good from Manana, though, the way he put his hand up and stopped it. He gone that way, but he puts his hand up, stops it. It's the crossbar. So it's now Bruno. Is that Bruno or is that Man? That's Man tonight. And Mount puts it in. I'm going to get away with one here with looks of it. I feel I've died and woken up in hell. Same here, man. Or entered some other world by taking too much LSD. Yeah. Not nervous because if we win or lose, it's still not good enough today. Yeah. Yeah, I respect that. I respect that, Elliot. It's not been good enough at all. I need a pee. Fucking get on with these penalties, man. And Grimsby scored the next one, 3-2. So it's down to United to miss. 3-3, sorry. Down to United to miss one. And who's got it now? Cunha? No, Dallo. Dallo with the next penalty. Been Mr. Dependable at times. Can he manage to put this one in? And easy penalty. 4-3 United. Maybe next time, Tony. Yeah. I need a fucking piss. I'll be going for a piss and I'll miss the fucking draw. You watch. Go on, run up there. Fucking walking, run up. I need a piss. Grimsby penalty. Oh, nice penalty. Puts it in the left hand side, the right hand side, and it's 4-4. It's all on. It's all on. If who's taking the last penalty? God, I need Pete Cunha. Can't see Cunha missing. I'm not going to look at the chat just in case he has, but I can't see Cunha missing. Oh, he's saved. That was not a good penalty. That was not a good penalty, was it? That was a terrible penalty, that was. 14 likes, big up assembled, and can't stand GDA Goonies, but dislike the poo a little bit more. And save, yeah. Mate, that was a terrible penalty, that was. These run up and then skip and a fucking jump. Just run up and smash the fucking thing. That's what I used to do. Grims with a penalty. It's 4-4. If manages to score this, they've got it. Nerves are on this guy big time, though. You can see it. And he's got it. He's got it. 5-4. Is it the sudden death, gotta get two in front type of thing? Yeah, Xerxes coming up. 5-4. All on Xerxes to get this, to keep it going. Zixie puts it in 5-5. So on the Grimsby player to keep it going. You know, we should get on with it and piss. I pray United lose because I can't stand Terry from Football Terrace. Yeah, Terry Fleurs, yeah. Yeah. I don't really have anything to do with him, to be honest. And that's an easy goal by Grimsby. Right, I'm going for a piss, guys. So right, 6-6. Another penalty. Grimsby pen. And that's in as well. Fucking hell. 7-6. I pray United lose just because as Romario said, apparently he's a free shot goal. He couldn't understand how he missed them different mentality. Yeah, absolutely. See you soon, Yeti. Yeah, I had to have a piss, bro. Start drinking, the fucker goes right through you. Maguire with a penalty. He's been the only one, in my opinion, apart from Mbermo, that shined, really. Maguire will probably go for them, run up and smash it. And he does, and that's in. 7-7. Completely sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Grimsby penalty to keep it all going. Stay in it. Oh, Anona got an hand to it, but it still goes in. 8-7. Fucking hell, this is mental. Delict with a penalty. Again, just run up and smash it as hard as you can. Oh, that was easy. Pem didn't even move. 8-8. 8-8. Grimsby pan number 21. No. Yeah, easy. Easy. 9-8. Okay, no. I don't think he took enough run up there, to be honest. Sesko. Why do I think Sesko's going to miss? Why do I think Sesko's going to miss? Oh, no, he didn't. 9-9. Yeah, now. 9-9 on pens. Goalkeeper against goalkeeper on this one. And he scores easily, to be fair. 10-9. And the Nana's going to have the penalty. And the Nana scores easily. 10-10. Okay, now. $10-10. What the fuck is going on here? Here comes the Grimsby player. Number 9, striker up. Easy. 11-10. Here we are next Wednesday, still talking. It looks like it, doesn't it? 11-10. Right. Oh, Fernandez coming up now. Did they get to retake him then as well? Why is Amarim like sat there going, oh, come on, we've got this. Should have had this in the game. Easy one for Fernandez. Well, he already took one though, didn't he? Can you just like redo everybody then and just keep going like that? Look, you went for that piss, you would have pissed yourself. Absolutely, mate. Oh, mate, when you're having a drink and stuff like that, it just goes through you straight away. 11-11, guys. 11-11. Oh, Anana gets to it, but it still goes in. 12-11. Fucking hell, have United got a game at the weekend? Even got fans now doing that thing where they talk to each other and put their hands over their mouths. What kind of situation is that? Seriously. Unless you were saying, like, oh, I fucked your mate's boyfriend the other day. Well, yeah, you can understand that one, I suppose. And Burmo, it's the ball. And Burmo, it's the ball. And Grimsby go through. And I'm sorry, but you can't say that they didn't deserve it either. Grimsby go through in the game. They would have been better off playing extra time. Yeah, absolutely, yes. And yeah, Grimsby go through. Man United are out. Wow, craziness. Pitch is absolutely everybody's on the pitch. Massive pitch invasion. Well played, Grimsby. I do think they did deserve it, to be quite honest. Man United managed to come back in, but Grimsby was hanging out their bollocks at that point, and their penalties was absolutely spot on. Mr. Joshy J rant and rage incoming. Yeah, man. You know. They can't argue, though, can they, really? I mean, Grimsby's been the better side. And Man United did not deserve a win. That was very poor. Yeah, and great shootout. Yes, absolutely, AFC, I know. I was starting to wonder when it was going to end, to be honest. It's like 50, 51. Next guy's coming up. Yeah, they deserve that. They deserve that. I'm glad you went to pens now from losing a two-goal lead. Man, you were match point on pens and thought they were going in the draw. Get in. Yeah. It just does not get any better for United fans, does it? Just does not get any better for them, to be honest. I mean, they're in a position. I don't know what the answer is, to be quite honest. I really don't know what the answer is. But I don't see a lot of differences from Amarim. I don't think he's got one style and that's it. And that one style ain't working. Clearly is not working. You would have pissed yourself for sure. Oh, mate, absolutely. I'm glad I made the decision to actually go and have a piss because it would have been naughty if I hadn't done that. Big up to Grimsby as well, man. Because I think they had a goal cut out that should not have been cut out and could have probably finished the game, to be fair. They had a goal taken away that probably could have finished the game. Seeing the picture of crowd on the pitch, couldn't tell if it was a celebration or men waiting to be part of the next Bonnie Blue video. Big up, T Tappy. How are you doing, mate? Welcome to the cave. That was insane, bro. I didn't think that was actually going to end. I mean, Burmo going for the next one is like you think, he's not going to miss, but man, craziness. Well done, Grimsby. Good. Let's hope Burnley can hold United on Saturday. What do you think would be like the thing that United needs at the minute? I mean, I know a lot of United fans won't say that this is a good idea, but if you actually, I mean, and this is the worst part, when it gets to the point where you'd rather just go down into the Championship to get rid of the fucking parasites, your owners and all this, that, and the other, would you say that you need that? Or would you say that, what's your thoughts on that? I know you don't want to be in those positions, but, if it gets rid of what's the parasites in the club, then why not? I'll be off now. Yeah, he'd be lucky. Absolutely, Andrew Keller. Thanks for dropping in, bro. Absolutely appreciate it, mate. Absolute legend, as everybody is in this chat. It's been absolutely awesome. We've got they've got the Carbob Cup Round 3 draw coming, so we're obviously going to stay on for that. See who we get. Lol, going to be some real meltdowns tonight by certain streamers. Oh, yes. Brighton beat Oxford 6-0. Fulham beat Bristol City 2-0, and Everton beat Mansfield 2-0. And obviously, Manchester United got knocked out by Grimsby. Let's see who we're all going to get in the next round of the Carbob. Tony, if in the next round of the Carbob, if you drew us, would you be confident with the way that Arteta deals with the Carbob? Would you be confident? I would be. I'd be confident in the way I've seen him deal with them in the last few years. I'd be very confident. That was absolutely insane. That was absolutely great. Really good penalties from Grimsby. To be fair, really good. Good from United until it got on to the second flow, but really good from Grimsby. You like to see the teams, get in there, go for it, and yeah, I'll always appreciate that. Always. How many pens? Like 25. It was crazy, bro. Was it 12 to 11? I think 23 pens. I could be wrong. I think it was 23. Deserved though. They got scammed with that third goal, so they deserve it. Yeah, I totally agree. But we've seen it go the opposite way on those situations as well, haven't we? But yeah, I think they deserved it. To be honest with you. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You having a go at United as well, are you? Oh, yeah. It's fucking even Freddie's having a go at United. What's going on here? I'll be back in a sec, guys. Yeah, Jack, we haven't done that review, have we, of the game? Can't they do the post-match analysis after the fucking draw? We want to see the draw. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's insane, that is. How long does he last, though, do you reckon? How long does Amarin last? We best not get fucking Newcastle again. Because again, I thought Newcastle were really good. If they'd have had Isaac in that game against Liverpool the other day, they'd have finished a lot more of those chances. I was mega impressed with Newcastle the other day against Liverpool. Well, they controlled it until Gravenberch managed to get that goal. But you've got to give credit where it's due, and Liverpool just had that way of getting it back, and the way they actually pulled it back with that Ungaboa when he came on, And the game against Arsenal is going to say a hell of a lot on Sunday. There's no doubt about that. That's going to show which, because I don't think Arsenal's beat Liverpool at Anfield for a good while. I'm not sure on the actual stats of that. They're the stats I like and I'm interested in. The stats of somebody playing like an absolute bag of shit and then somebody trying to tell me, oh, but he ran 6.9 miles in that game. I don't give a fuck. I could run, well, I can't run 6.9 miles, but, then I pass out at the end. I mean, it's just, that don't matter. A lot of people on these platforms now get far too much statisticians, and just use your fucking eyes. Use your eyes, man. Big up Scald, mate, and VAR would have ruled out their second, so it balanced out if you want to look at it that way. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. That, for me, was ridiculous, because even if you ain't got VAR, you should be able to see that hit a Man United player and then go on to the Grimsby player. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever, in my eyes. But, yeah, so, I mean, sometimes, you've seen it yourself, though, that sometimes it doesn't actually balance out and you don't get justice. But it's a good thing that they did. Where are Grimsby in the league now, anyway? Are they in the League One? Is Grimsby in League One? Let's see where Grimsby Town are at the minute. Football Club EFL. Oh, League Sky 2. They're in League 2. They're fourth in the league as well. They're fourth in the league, near the top of the table. So, they've got 11 points, and then number two's got fucking 12 points, which is Chesterfield. They got Crew Alexander, so there weren't ever going to be a rollover. I'll tell you what, played some good stuff. Played some really good stuff today. Really good stuff. Big up to them. Leg 2, absolutely. 100% Amarin was cowering in the dugout like a frightened little boy. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. They are fourth tier, League 2. Yeah. They're fourth in the league. They're fourth in the league with 11 points. then Chesterfield and the top of the league have got 12 points. So there was never a team that was, they're a team that's kind of doing things at the minute. Even if it's in League Two, it don't matter. They're still trying to get out. Yeah, I mean, I know it's cup and all that kind of stuff, but it's shocking. You've got to bring your game to these games. And we've seen it happen with a lot of different teams where they don't really take it serious and stuff. But Tony, you never answered my question. If we get drawn with you, are you worried or what? I'm not worried because you have to beat what's in front of you. And I know the way that Arteta looks at the Carbob Cup, it's not important to him. So I wouldn't be worried about it at all. I'll take on Arsenal for the Carbob. Absolutely. Excellent. Just getting the pictures of him now. Then we should be going to the draw, I would imagine. I hate the way they do the draw, though. They do it like it's a real sensitive thing that they might fucking drop their balls or whatever. It's crazy. Grimsby were proper up for it. Nerves of steel. Yeah. And I think they're going to do really well in League Two as well. Look like they've got a decent side going there. Look like they've got a decent standard. Proper strength there as well. They look decent, and this should really sort of G them up for the run-ins as well. Yeah, big up to Grimsby, man. Big up to Grimsby. Yeah, we got the draw. If we draw after Arsenal, after everything I keep saying, I'm gonna have to have a go on the lottery at the weekend because I've definitely got something going for me. There's definitely some luck there somewhere. We've got all the adverts now. Probably already done the draw, to be honest. Are you confident for Sunday, Tony? Are you confident because Liverpool look like they've got something special? That Ekitike. What if they manage to get Salah? What if they manage to get Isaac for that game? That's going to be mental if they. I don't think it's going to happen. I think when they get Isaac will be on the last day of the season. I think that'll be when they actually get Isaac. But it'd be interesting if they got him for the if they got him for the fucking Arsenal game. And what's good, Orky? How you doing, Charles? You all right, mate? What about that game, eh? Fucking hell, insane. But yeah, if we draw you in the car, Bob, I'll be more than happy with that, to be honest with you. Because I know the way you go about it, the car, Bob, you're not really that bothered, and you don't really give it anything. So hopefully we can get you guys and actually fucking win that fucking game and go on to something in the car, Bob, and obviously in the Europa as well. Which we find out who we're going to get in the Europa soon. So, big up, yeah, crazy game. Big up, Borgab. You're right, mate. Yeah, absolutely insane, bro. Insane. Wasn't that entertaining at first, but Grimsby, man, I mean, you can't take anything away from them. That's the way when I play like Football Manager and stuff like that, if I get drawn against like Liverpool or something like that, I always sort of like go for it big time, proper. Because it's a cup game, isn't it? So just go for it. If you lose, but you just go for it. I don't do any defensive tactics in a cup game. I just go for it, entertain everybody. That penalty shootout was mad, and Cunha miss was mad. It was, yeah. Cunha scored. It was Mbermo, wasn't it? Mbermo missed his second penalty. I think it got knocked up. Did it get hit by the keeper and then knocked up onto the crossbar? Mbermo is a class. He's a class player. If he gets involved properly, I mean, he's been good ever since he's gone there. To be fair, he got the goal to get him back in it. Didn't Cunha miss the fifth penalty? I think Cunha scored, didn't he? Because I said he was going to miss. I said I wouldn't be surprised if he misses. I'm sure he scored. And Burmo missed. No, there was only 2 penalties missed. Grimsby missed. And then it went on, and then they managed to get it back. And then I think, I could be wrong, but I think Burmo missed. 6-0 Brighton against Oxford. 6-0. They weren't messing about tonight. Mind you, looking at this for the goals, the defending is absolutely terrible. Fulham beat Bristol City 2-0. So I'm sure Anthony Herbert's not very happy. So they've gone. Fulham stay. If we get Fulham, oh, fuck off. Don't give us Fulham. And Everton beat Mansfield 2-0. Nice pass through the middle there. Nice goal for Everton. Beto. So let's have a look at the draw. Let's see the draw where number 18. Where's Arsenal? Let's have a look. Arsenal are number 1 in their dreams, but they are in the cup thing. Champions League draw tomorrow. Yep. And Europa League teams on Friday, is it? I'm loving the way it's going with Forest at the minute. Loving it. But as long as we get this Nuno sorted out. Right, here we are for the draw. Let's see who we end up getting. Why has he only got 3 balls in his thing and he's got like fucking loads of balls in it? What's that all about? I thought the balls would be measured out. He's only got 3 balls. Or maybe 4 balls. He's got loads of balls. What the fucking hell is this all about? 19. Port Vale. Against number 1, Arsenal. Port Vale against Arsenal. At Port Vale's ground. Oh, well, we're not getting that one then. So here we go. Number 23. It's Swansea. Swansea will play us. We've got Swansea at the Swansea ground. Should be an interesting one. Number 13, Lincoln. It's number 9, which is Chelsea. So he's got the Premier League side. So Lincoln v Chelsea. Number 24. They're going to play 11, Tottenham Hotspur against Doncaster. Tottenham at home. Number 5, Brentford. Oh no, he's got some Prem teams in there as well. Against number 2, it is Aston Villa. Brentford v Aston Villa. Brentford beat Aston Villa, didn't they? 1-0. Tough draw for you, mate. Swansea away. Yeah, I'd agree with that. That is going to be a tough one. 12. Huddersfield gets 15. Manchester City. Yeah, I wouldn't want Swansea at their place, to be honest. I would not. I mean, I don't know what they're like nowadays, but I wouldn't want them. Liverpool at Anfield against 22. Just Southampton. Ackloff's only got one ball. I don't know why he was swilling it around. 17, Newcastle at St James's Park against number 4, Bradford. Why didn't they give him more balls? He's got all the balls now. Oh, right, me. He can go into his ball bag. 21, Sheffield Wednesday against number 31, Grimsby. So Grimsby get a tie with Sheffield Wednesday away to Sheffield Wednesday. And number 26, Wolves will play number 29, who is Everton. Why didn't they put half and half balls in the fucking thing? What the hell's that all about? 10, Crystal Palace at home, Selhurst Park. And they've got number 16, Millwall. Oh my fucking days, Jack. Crystal Palace against Millwall. Number 6, Burnley. Play number 8, Cardiff. Jack's got fucking Millwall, mate. 27, Wrexham. We'll play number 20. That is Reading. Number 25, Wigan at home. We'll play number 28, Wycombe. Number 3, Barnsley. We'll play number 32, Brighton. Number 30, Fulham. We'll play number 7, Cambridge. That's it. That's it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Fucking Millwall, bro. Millwall at Sellers Park. That's an absolute crazy one, bro. That. I shall definitely be interested in that one. 100%. Crystal Palace against Millwall. As obviously, because it's Forest, but yeah. But we'll go to Swansea. It's always a tough team, tough place to go to, but we just need to be on it. We need to be at our game, and we should be all right. But that is awesome. Awesome. Can't believe that one. Crystal Palace. That's fucking insane. I mean, you keep Wharton. You need to keep Wharton Major away from him because he can blow up anyway, can't he? So that's fucking excellent. That yeah, in Port Vale at Port Vale's ground as well. Port Vale over the years have been a really good side. But I mean, I don't know what they're like now because it's been a while. But yeah, Port Vale are a really good side, or have been. So that one's going to be interesting as well. Will Arteta care about it? Do we think Arteta will care about it? I don't think he'll give a toss, to be quite honest with you. I don't think he'll give a toss. I think the story of the night is probably that United are out of the car bob in the second round, and yeah, we've got to see what we can do now. But that one is absolutely crazy. I will definitely be looking forward to watch it doing that. when is that actually on? Because I'll definitely be interested in looking at that. 100%. 100%. I think you'll beat him, though. I do think you'll beat him. Just going for a piss. 1 minute. Yeah, you've got to love football when it kicks up ones like that. I mean, that is going to be an absolute epic game. I think Paris should win it personally, but it's a cup game, so. But I mean, whenever Paris go to cup games, so you never know, do you? But I'm sure Millwall are looking forward to that one as well. That'll be a big thing for them. So it's going to be fucking awesome, mate. Oh, absolutely fucking awesome. Crystal Palace against Millwall. It's crazy because you watch all these like old movies and these old hooligan movies, and there's always like this London like rivalry and stuff like that. So it's going to be awesome. That absolutely awesome. I wish this would fucking hurry up and fucking charge. Stupid thing. But yeah, Crystal Palace, Millwall, crazy. Swansea Forest. I mean, that's always been like a big game for us against Swansea. Always been a good side. I don't know like how good they are at the moment, but that's an interesting one. What was the Newcastle one again? Can't remember what the Newcastle one was. Let's have a look. Derby got knocked out. Shocker. And yeah, so where's the latest ones then? So you got the latest ones on here. Carabao Cup draw. Carbob. It's not Carabao. Right, so we got what? Let's have a look. Upcoming fixtures. It's trying to load in. Adam, in 4 minutes, Jossie is doing his emergency meeting stream. I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame him. That was shocking, bro. That was absolutely shocking. And the fact that they got back on to actually taking it and then fucking dropped the ball. It's not good, is it? It's not good. And where's I can't find the fucking draw. I've just seen the draw, but it's not on here at the minute. Why is it not on here at the minute? That's the games today. Did you see who Palace got? I mean, you might not know a lot about this because you're a Brazil fan, but Palace got Millwall, and Palace Millwall is a proper sort of tribal fixture. Same as us, like against Derby or something like that. It's a proper Derby fixture, and it's proper tribal between Palace and Millwall. So yeah, Jack, how do you feel about that, bro? How do you feel about that? Inviting the Millwall back, who like fucking injured your player last season in I think a cup game again. Up the Palace, says Banter Batter Barton. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the cave. Are you a Palace fan, Banter Barton? What do you think of that draw against Millwall? That's going to be a fucking belter, there, isn't it? That's going to be an absolute belter. And big up to Kieran Fletcher, laughing away like crazy. Mate, Grimsby the better side. And they actually got a goal ruled out that should not have been ruled out. So it shouldn't have even gone to pens. And Banner Ball says, yes, haha, big up to you, mate. Nothing but respect for Palace. I'm a Forest fan, and I know you probably have a little bit of hate for me because of what happened and all that kind of stuff, but I had nothing to do with any of that. I love Palace. They have a major, awesome fan base. And same as us, we've got an awesome fan base as well. I don't condone what happened and all that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, I don't think that was the meat and drink of it. I think a lot of it was to do with the fact of, you know, maybe a little bit more confidence on winning the FA Cup. I mean, you didn't know you was going to win the FA Cup, but we didn't know we was going to get in the Champions League, so we made assertions to deal with that. Marinakis stepped down, you know. But yeah, I have no issue with Palace. I like Palace. You could have beat us in that first half, bro. You could have beat us in that first half. Why we was giving Wharton that amount of space is beyond me because he's such a quality player. I was doing the watch along and I was getting so fucking annoyed how much space Wharton was getting. I was like, are we actually going to close down the player that fucking makes everything happen, or we're not going to bother? Second half, I think we could have taken it. Jesus' shot comes off the post, but then again, you guys hit the post twice. So it was one of them. And I said 1-1 before the game anyway. I'll take that. But as a Forest fan, I have no issue with Palace whatsoever. I ain't just saying that because I'm on a YouTube channel. I just don't. I was watching the Benfica v Fenerbahce game and I wasn't checking the United score, so I got to watch the pens. Mate, those pens was crazy. What was it 12 to 11 or something? Or was it 13 to 12? What the fuck? But United didn't deserve to win that anyway. Grimsby was much the better side. They should have had a third goal, to be fair. There's nothing wrong with it. Yes, you can say offside, but it comes off a fucking United player and then goes to their player. So that cuts that out. So there was nothing wrong with that goal. El Casico. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have no issue with Palace, bro. I've got a guy in here called Jack CPFC. I've got Paddy CPFC as well. I have all different fans in here and all that kind of stuff. I don't get involved in two millionaires fighting between each other because that's got fuck all to do with me. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But we had a good game on Sunday. We had a really good game. And like I say, in the first half, he was pulling us to pieces. Don't even know what we was doing, to be honest. He was absolutely pulling us to pieces. But in the second half, I think we could have took it. But I do like your fans, and the banner that you put up, or you probably did. Well, probably wasn't you. It's probably somebody else. Fuck off, man. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just fucking banter. I've seen worse fucking banners in every ground. Seen far worse banners than that. It's just getting taken out of context because we're in this world now where it's like, oh, everybody gets offended all the time. Fuck off. Got no time for that. I just assumed that United will win easily, but they are so shit. I should have realised the gift that keeps on giving. They are terrible, aren't they? They are fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. They just, I don't know what it would take. I don't even see any direction with them or anything. I don't know what the guy's doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing either. Just bizarre. It's crazy. It's crazy, and Barton's laughing his fucking head off. And is that about the banner, or is that about me, or whatever? You know, take either one. But yeah, I mean, bro, just everybody's so easily offended nowadays. I just don't get it. I'm a Forest fan through and through, and I'll pick my team over any one of yours. But the thing is, my owner at times does things that he's done brilliant things, but then he's done other things that are just so fucking stupid. And I'm just sitting there thinking, why don't you just shut up? Even though I'll say what I think, but you know, at times you just have to fucking rein it in and make it about your team instead of you, you know? That's the way I look at it, and I wish you the best of luck for the rest of the season until you play us again at the City Ground. Obviously, I'm not wishing any luck there because obviously I want to beat you, as I do every other team. That's how it rolls, mate. That's how it rolls. We want to beat every single team in the Premier League. The Palaces and the other team, like Newcastle's and all that kind of stuff, I feel like we're the ones that need to break into that fucking top four, you know, and we need to be fucking sorting those fuckers out instead of ourselves. But obviously, we're going to play against ourselves, so that's going to come into it as well. But yeah, I have no issue with Palace. No issue whatsoever. I'm not back with him coming forward. So if I did, I would tell you. But I don't care, to be quite honest with you. I'm happy with what Forest are doing at the minute. I'm loving every minute of what Forest are doing, you know. And you've now got Millwall in your Carabao Cup game. And that's going to be a good fucking game. That's going to be a good game. You've just got to get out of it with no fucking injuries because you know what they're like. I mean, I watched that game last season. Was that in the Carabao or was that in the FA Cup? I can't remember, but it was a cup game where he came out, kicked fucking Mateta in the face. He ended up with like a fucking mask on and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, fucking hell, talk about bringing it from the terraces onto the fucking pitch. That was insane. Yeah, FA Cup, man, that was insane, bro. What he did there was absolutely fucking insane. And it was done fucking proper on purpose as well. I mean, bringing the terrace to the pitch, I mean, that's crazy. That's why I'm looking forward to your game against Millwall. That's going to be absolutely fucking awesome. I'm definitely going to be covering that one, 100%. Will you be going? Will you be going? Are you season ticket holder or whatever? Do you have any issue with Forest, by the way? or me, as what I've said. I mean, I don't give a shit if you do, but whatever. But you know, it's nothing to do with me, not that shit. I was more worried about the goalkeeper's foot than Mateta's head. Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. Good point. It's mate, that was fucking crazy. It was good though. It was good. In the day, you'd look at it and go, yeah, whatever. You do whatever you do on the pitch. But nowadays, obviously, we're a bit more sort of like, oh, you've got to be nice and all that kind of shit. So it's completely different nowadays. I mean, if you watch some of the football from the 80s, 90s, 70s, some of the shit that, I mean, I don't know how this lot could fucking handle it. The way these people talk about it now, I don't know how they can fucking handle it. Some of the tackles that flew in and all that kind of stuff, they'd have been like, oh, ban him for life, ban him for life. Yeah, no issue, Forrest. Nice one, bro. Good to have you in the cave as well, man. It's always good to have like fans from different teams and all that kind of stuff. We've had a long way back. We've had a long way back. 23 odd years in the championship, and we've now finally got back in the Premier League, and we're doing the right things. And I think we need to, your team as well as mine, need to be fucking challenging these pricks at the top that think that they fucking own everything, you know? That's what we need to be doing, fucking challenging them bastards. Showing them that if you rest on your fucking laurels, then you're going to get fucking taken out. That's what we need to be doing, because there's too many of them that are just resting on their laurels thinking that they deserve those spots. And you look at Paris last season, the fucking FA Cup win, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The thing with the Europa, same as I said to Jack, another Palace fan, I said to him, like, fucking, I'm happy to be in the Conference League. I don't care. We'll build our way up and then get something. You won the FA Cup, you deserve the Europa, but you fucked up with decisions before that. And I think UEFA have fucked you a little bit, because you wasn't expecting to win the FA Cup, but at the end of the day, maybe you should have preempted that you could win the FA Cup and have a little bit of fucking, pride in the fact of what you had. Because you've got fucking, that Glasner's fucking class. Absolute class. He's a quality manager. You've got to keep hold of him. He's the best Palace manager I've seen for a fucking long time. So you've got to keep hold of Glasner. You've got to keep hold of Glasner, and I think there'll be many more celebratory. Is that the word? Whatever, I don't know. Celebrating to do. I'll just go with that. Yeah, we are lucky to have him. Yeah, he's one of them where, like, like when, say, I don't know, say fucking one of the other teams, like fucking Man United, get rid of fucking Hammer him, and then they're gonna come for yours, or they're gonna come for like what's his name, the guy from Bournemouth. What's his fucking name? I can't remember. Areola or something like that. Yeah, you've got to keep hold of Glasner. He's absolute class, no doubt about that. And I think he's got you going from strength to strength. You just got to keep going at it, bro. Same as us, but I mean, you've been in the league fucking years. You've never been out of it. Well, no, you did drop out, and Warnock sorted you out and stuff. We've only just like come into the league. We've got 2 seasons where we was fighting relegation and managed to stay up, and last season where we managed to get 7th. So, we're doing good things, absolutely good things. And for me, I want all the teams that come up and everything to start challenging these top 4 bastards who just think they own it all. I want those challenged, bro. I want those challenged. We were a yo-yo club for years until recently. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. I think you've got it sorted now. I mean, losing Eze is not the best, but Wharton is just different class. Wharton is fucking different class. He's such a fucking good player. Um, on the game on Sunday, the pass, I was so fucking angry at that we was just letting him fucking make passes all the time and create things. I was like, can anybody please get close to the player that's so fucking good and can make things out of fucking nothing? Can anybody get in front of this guy and do something with him? And I think like the second half, I think we kind of worked it out in that respect. I think we should have won it, to be honest. I think the chance that Igor Jesus had when he had the left footed shot when he hit the post, I think we should have won it. But you could have won it in the first half. I think you just ran out of legs, to be honest. I think you just ran out of it. But yeah, Palace is another team I've always watched. I don't. You know what I like? What I really like about Palace, mind you, that is SA guy from Millwall. He was getting fucking taken down left, right, and centre, so he was obviously worried about him. And I think one thing I like about Palace is you pick these. You still do this where you pick these players from the Championship instead of going for the Billy Big Bollocks and all that kind of stuff. And you bring some great players into the game, to be honest. And I like that. I like the fact that you do that, that you keep bringing these players in from the Championship and just give them a chance and just build something like Saw. I wanted Saw. I wanted Saw. And I remember saying to Jack, "Oh, Jack, mate, we are looking at Saw at the minute, so I think he's going to come to Forest." And he went, "He's already at Palace, mate." And I was like, "Fuck off, bro. You bastard." Yeah, we had Europe the Thursday before, ran out of gas and had no squad depth. Yeah, I think that's your biggest problem at the minute. I think it's just squad depth and all that kind of thing. If you can try and sort that out, I mean, you've got that Pino now, haven't you? I don't know that much about him, to be honest, but he's like your replacement for Eze. So he's got a lot to live up to. But you've still got Saw, you've still got that fucking base in the midfield, you've still got that ability to get on the counter. And I think, if you want my honest opinion, counter is the destruction of the top four because they like to keep the ball all the time, you know. But if we can win the ball back and then get a counter attack going, score one goal, look at the way we played Man City last season, you know. It was all them pretty much, and then we managed to get that counter attack. Amazing pass from Morgan Gibbs White to Callum Hudson-Odoi, runs down, scores. Look at Liverpool, Anfield, basically kept fucking staying with them. Waited till we could actually win the ball, get the ball over to Callum Hudson-Odoi, bang, goal, win. And I think that's the way we win these guys because these guys just think that it's all about just keeping the ball. It's not about keeping the ball, it's what you do with it when you've got the ball. And if you can put the ball in the net, then we're going to beat you every time. If you can keep the ball and not put the ball in the net, then you ain't going to win a game, are you? It's not fucking rocket science, is it? It ain't fucking rocket science, but I hope Palace get themselves sorted out. Me and Jack talk all the time. He's a Palace fan as well because we obviously talk through this thing with Marianakis and the Europa and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, bro, he's a millionaire. I don't make his fucking choices. I'm just a Forest fan that goes with his choices at times. He is an absolute fucking yeah, bollocks. at times, he is an absolute bellend. I'm not even going to lie, he is an absolute bellend at times. And we've got to sort this Nuno thing out. Because if he lets Nuno go, that's going to affect the players. That's going to affect the fan base. I don't think the fan base will be very happy with it at all. So, get out for a fucking head. You know, bro. I'm gifted with the old beer, although I poured the fucker all over myself. Give me a second, I was going to fucking grab me old BPD shirt that I used to work for and wipe and use that as it needs to be used. Fucking wiping fucking beer off my fucking hands. But yeah, crazy, bro. Crazy. And I'm not mad at the Conference League either. We could actually win it. Yeah, of course you could. Of course you could. Yeah, 100%. And that's what you need to do. You need to go out, like I said to Jack, you need to go out, win the Conference League, put yourself into the Europa, then turn around to UEFA and go, fuck you, we're in here anyway. You know, you deserved it anyway, in my opinion. You deserved it anyway. And we deserved the Conference League because, you know, that's exactly what we did. And a lot of Forest fans won't agree with me, but I don't give a fuck what they agree with, to be honest. It's my personal point of view, and that's it. I think the way you did that, won that FA Cup, you should have had the Europa. But then you've also got to look at your chairman, your parish guy, and he had things to do as well, which he didn't do. So you've also got to look at that side as well. I get that you don't think that you're going to win the FA Cup, but you've got to have a little bit more confidence about your team and about your manager and all that kind of stuff. So you've kind of got to do it in that respect. But yeah, I see you winning the Conference League. To be honest, I mean, when we was in the Championship all the time, and I was watching Match of the Day and all that kind of stuff, there was certain teams you frustrated. Your Crystal Palace frustrated me so much because I was watching like Match of the Day and I was seeing the way you was playing and all that kind of stuff. This was before Glasner, and then you just could not get it over the line. But there's big things. There's big things coming for Palace. I think there's big things coming for Palace. I think there's big things coming for Forest. I think there's big things coming for Newcastle. I'd also put Bournemouth in that as well. I think they've got an absolutely fantastic manager and they're making good money and also sort of moving on. So I think there's big things coming for all our teams. And what we need to replace these fuckers at the top, bro. Need to replace these fuckers at the top. Make them realise this don't belong to you. You know, you're just holding it for us until we sort that shit out. But Newcastle obviously have got a lot of stuff to sort out. This Isaac thing, you know, he's got to go, and then they've got to sort of build from there. But there's still a good side. There's still a good side. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, bro, it's been fun. It's been interesting. It's always good to chat to Palace fans and all, and everybody else who's fans from different clubs and all that kind of stuff. Have a bit of banter, have a bit of a laugh. That's what the cave is all about, you know. So you're a good addition to it. So cheers for coming in. And on that note, guys, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. So big up to you all, and I will catch you all later. As always, guys, keep it real, keep it Yeti. And there's only one thing left to say, really. Tatty fucking bye. See you later, guys. Toodles.